Oh shit. God. Is Rod Speaker's Corner? Okay. Is this on Rod Speaker's Corner? Yeah, it is. Oh shit! I put him on the wrong switch count. Rod Speaker's Corner. Okay, so yeah, I'm on there. So right. So what am I doing here? Now the thing is, I'll big up to Dan. How you doing, my man? Let me say something. Real, you're a little big man. Like you want people to suck your little lulla to go into your panel. You're mad. That's why your panel dies. Remember, you have fluctuations in how many viewers you get. And what happens is that when you start getting more viewers, you start to think you're bigger than you are, and you can start going, "Oh, I want this person to talk back." And basically, what it is with you, real, your channel's gonna die again because people like me, Jupiter, and people like that are big personalities. Are the people that people really want to watch, not these degenerates like Popeye, Issa, or that freaking other dude, Cop. People don't want to see these people. Yeah. I might let Dan on for a minute, actually. Why not? Dan wants to jump on. Because the thing is, with those guys, yeah, the problem I've realized with Real, if you don't suck his little lulla off, yeah, just straight with him, because I think he's a prick. Real, you're a prick. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like you, but I'll jump on your panel. Why do I need to lie to you in order to go on your panel? Are you that insecure that I've got to pretend I like you? Yeah, I don't like you. I've told you from day one, I don't really like you. I think you're a prick. But I'll jump on your panel sometime. I don't hate you, but I don't like you either. I think you're degenerate. You know, your past here shows you're a degenerate. Yeah, I'm not going to go into your past because at the end of the day, that's what a man does. But it shows your character. I can tell you that straight now, that you're not a very nice person. But I still jump on it because sometimes I've got to say what I've got to say. And yeah, let me say something. I do jump on for the views. If your channel has 20 viewers, I'm not coming on. If it has 100, I'll come on. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I'm being honest with you. I'll jump on when the viewers are up. Yeah. If I was to lie to you and say to you, oh yeah, no, you don't like my honesty. Yeah, that's what it is. Because I told you you're a prick. I don't like you, and I still jump on. You don't like it. You want people to beg you as the host of a channel. No one cares about the host. This is why your panel will die. I'm telling you straight now. Again, it will die. You're doing the exact same thing you did last time, which was to increase your viewers by having big personalities on, like Jupiter and myself, and then ostracizing those big personalities and telling them that basically don't come back, and then your viewers go back down to the bottom again. And the same thing's going to happen, but hopefully this time with yourself, it just goes in the tank and doesn't go back up. Because to be honest with you, if you're going to have people like the Cop, who has threatened to knock my mother out, yeah, to rape her, and to also, on top of that, mocking my cousin being groomed, and then when I don't accept his apology, I'm then the bad guy. No, I'm not accepting your apology, dude. The Cop. I don't accept your apology. Yeah. So this is the thing, though. Yeah, you heard it there. He said, I'm going to give you don't listen to what Real said. Yeah, Real, you're a little beg. Yeah, you're so insecure. This is what I don't like about you. You're so insecure. You want, yeah, yourself to have people on the panel that you know will sit, rather than have people that are quality people. So you're saying you're going to give preferential treatment to certain people that sit on the panel the whole day. Fair enough. That's up to you. It's your panel. You want to do that, but your channel will die. I can tell you that straight now. It will die. No doubt about it. I wasn't going to really discuss the next matter, but now that I'm live, let me just have a look. I'll have to let me get Waller on there if he wants to. If yeah, they basically said that. Oh yeah, I can't talk, rah rah rah. And I'm gonna say I didn't want to address this. Yeah, let me just see what's going. Let me just check something. Yeah, big up to Waller. While I'm here, I will address something because I think I better address it. Let me just check if something's going. Now, I do want to say something, yeah. I do want to say something. All right, so let me say something. It's not my fault if my personality overpowers another person's personality. That's the other person's fault. You've got to be able to dominate in these areas. If you can't, that's your problem. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I went on there for a reason. I'm not going back on there now, if I'm being honest with you, because it's obvious that particular panel just likes begs. Yeah, it doesn't want anyone with an E, with their own mind that says, I don't give a shit, man. Real, like I said, you're a prick. Always thought you was a prick from day one. The more I heard about you, the more of a prick I thought you was. But I thought, all right, whatever, man's got a part. I don't really give a shit whether the person who owns the channel is a prick. I'll still go on there. Like, whatever, man, you own the channel. It doesn't mean I have to like you, do I? Do I have to like you, Real, to go on your panel? Do I? Do I need to say, Real, you're such a great guy? No, I don't. I don't like you. Every time I've met you, I've got a bad vibe off you. And I just don't get on with you as a person. I would never be friends with someone like you. I'd never associate with anyone like you. The only reason we go on the same panel is because, you know, I met you at Speaker's Corner and we talk sometimes. You got a channel. That's it. And I'm very open about the fact that I jump on your panel when there's viewers. I don't lie to you about that. That's a fact. I would jump on them when there's viewers. Obviously not now, because obviously, Dan, do you want to jump on for a minute? Because I wouldn't mind. Let me just thingy. Let me get the thingy. I might send you a link if you want to jump. I might get one or two little guests on for now. Let's get Dan on for a minute. Not for long, though. Let's see what he's doing, because there are a couple of things about Dan as well that... look, yeah, when it comes to Dan, yeah, I might have my issues with Dan, but Dan's a good guy. Yeah? Don't let that get to your head, you little prick. But he's not a bad person. Real's a bad guy, but I still go into his panel. But someone like Dan, I genuinely think he's an all right guy. So I'm going to tell him he's all right. If I thought he was a prick, I'd still jump on your panel, Dan. Yeah? I'd still jump on your panel, but I'll tell you you're a prick. I'm not going to lie to the host that whether I like them or not. If you only want people on your panel that suck up to you, then I'm not going on there. I don't need that kind of bullshit. Yeah, I'm not sucking up to no one on that freaking bullshit channel. If you want to jump on for a minute, it's up to you, yeah, Dan. I'll put the thingy in the chat. If someone wants to jump on, I'll put the link in the chat. I will say this, that RIP to Issa as well. I don't want to drag that too much into it. I will say about Issa, although he was ideologically opposed, I believe Issa, who passed away, RIP, was one of the nicest. Forget about Muslims. Forget about Muslim. One of the nicest people I've met. Yeah, one of the nicest people, and it's very rare to meet a guy like this. Yeah, you know, normally when you hear people talking about someone when they passed away, it's like, oh nah, you're lying. Come on, the guy's dead. You're just saying that because he passed away. Yeah, don't lie. Yeah, but this, when people are saying he was a really nice guy, no one can disagree with it, man. No one that I met that guy loads of times at the park. Yeah, and I never ever had any bad word to say about the guy or ever thought. I'll big up to I'll jump on Simon if you want, and a raindrop. It's not a long stream. I just want to rant a bit about that pussy old Real, that goddamn beggar. Yeah. So yeah, and so Issa was the type of guy that, I'll give an example. Yeah. I was one day, all right, so remember the time when I was doing Rajanator and I was walking around going, oh, you're a freaking thing, you support extremists, yeah. And I was dressed as a Rajanator. And then what happened, yeah, is that I turned around, and after I made a massive rant, yeah, I turned around and Issa was standing there, yeah. And I remember him looking at me like, this guy's mad, yeah. What is he doing, yeah? And so then I walk past him and he goes, big up, Raj. Yeah. I say, how you doing, dude? And I think this is probably like the second time from last time I went. So how you doing, man? Everything cool? I said, listen here, man. Like, and he was, I said, and I just said, like, dude, man, if all Muslims, yeah, were like you, yeah, you do dawah just from your actions, yeah. And I say you've done probably more dawah through your actions. All right, so let me just say something. So Gandalf the White, stop begging my attention. I'll put you on use of timeout. Yeah. So Dan says, let's put this onto the thingy, yeah. And one thing I found disgusting yesterday, I'm going to say this, yeah. I found very disgusting. Me and Issa never had an issue. If he had an issue with me, he would have said to me, yeah, Aurora Don, how you doing, man? He would have said to me, Raj, I've got an issue with you. And I would have spoken to him, like, because I spoke to him a few times at the park, and I saw him nearly every time I went to the park, he was there, I think 9 times out of 10. So I saw him a lot, yeah. Sometimes it was just a hello, sometimes it was just like a big up, sometimes it was a little chat. And so for me, he never said anything to me. And if he did, I would have taken it on board, yeah. Now, the problem I had last night was that I went on to Raspect's show, and you can give this to Raspect. Give it to him. I went into Raspect's show, and I said, yeah, to Raspect, do you mind me saying something about Issa, yeah? Because I think it's important to understand, to get different viewpoints about Issa, even from people that are deemed to be enemies of his religion. Yeah, you understand how important that is? Because think about it, even somebody that disagrees with his ideology also praised him for his characteristics. I think that shows the more kind of like a man's character, that this guy, although, you know, you had a lot of people that disagreed with what his ideology was, as a person, they saw him as a great guy. And instead of like, so I said my bit, yeah, I left. They tried to draw me out because Raspect, yeah, I know you're upset and I'm going to let it go, yeah. I'm going to let it go because I know you're emotional. I understand. I'm going to let it go, yeah, because at the end of the day, I think you was upset yesterday and you thought that, you know, some people were being fake when they were saying their condolences. I was truly saying a condolence from somewhere, somebody that actually met the guy, and I respected the guy highly. It was no fakeness in there. I wouldn't fake it. I'm being honest with you here, yeah. If somebody passed away and I didn't like them, I just would say nothing. Someone will say to me, what do you think of that person passing away? I'll say, whatever, man. I'll be like, condolences to the family. I'm not going to fake it, yeah. If somebody was a prick when they were alive, I would say they're a prick when they're dead. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie about that. Say if Real passed away, yeah, I'm not going to lie and say he was a good guy. I'm not going to say Real was an amazing person. Nah, I'd say he was a prick and a degenerate. And I don't really give a shit. I'm not going to lie to the man. I'll be upset for his family and stuff, but I wouldn't care about him because I don't really think he's a nice person. I will go on his panel. So this is the thing. I'm not going to fake that. Yeah, I'm not going to even lie. I'd even go into his panel and people say, what did you think about Real when he was alive? I'll be like, whatever. He was a prick. What? Our condolences to the family. Yeah. And I'm swear to you I would. But with when it comes to what I call Issa, not a single bad word to say about the guy. I met him probably around 60 times, I think, over the time in Speaker's Corner. At times, I would see him in situations where everybody else was getting caught up in the beef here, you know, when there's situations going on. And this guy would be the one person trying to resolve the matter. Yeah. So when I went on to Real and Maggie, you little prick. You shut your mouth, you little ditcher. You want begs on your panel. Let me tell you, Real. Yeah. I'm going to promote your channel here. Look. And let me promise you one thing. See this here? This channel is going to die. Again, it's going to have its janazah. Do you know why? Because Real cannot take big personalities because he hasn't got the there to control us. And he doesn't like it. So he doesn't like Jupiter going on it. He doesn't like me going on it. He likes pussy-os that suck his lulla and bend over and get shafted by him. Yeah. He loves those type of girls, like the cop. Yeah. Like the freaking Issa. Like that bloody Popeye. Oh, yes, Real. We love you, Real. I'll do anything for you. Real, what? You want some tea? Real, you want some tea? I'll get you some tea. Real, you want me to kill myself for you? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll kill myself for you, real. Just let me be on the panel. Nah, you're a prick. I'll come on your panel if I want to. You're a little goddamn degenerate. I don't give a shit about whether you like me or not, whether I like you. I'm not gonna fake my freaking like, oh, I think you're okay to jump on your goddamn panel. Who are you? You're a freaking nobody. Your panel will die. Talking shit. Let me say something to you, yeah, real, you little freaking prick. If a man, yeah, says to me he's gonna freaking knock my mother out and he's gonna go around my house and F her, and then he's talking about my cousin, yeah, who has been groomed, and then mocking, let me say something, he was mocking Easy Eye's son who's got autism, yeah? Let me tell you something. I'm on the autistic spectrum, yeah? You think I'm going to allow an individual like that? Let me get. I hate you here on it. How's it going? Is that you?
It is. How you doing?
I'm ranting a bit. Sorry, dude. I'm ranting a bit.
Calm down. Take deep breaths for me.
Now, what it is, yeah. Look, yeah. I don't like having to pretend to like someone to jump onto their panel. If I don't like Real, I don't like him. Why do I need to lie to him? If he doesn't like that, that's his problem. Like, if there's a criteria now in order to jump onto his panel, that you've got to suck up to him and be friends with him. No, well, I'm not going on then. Yeah.
Well, everyone's got to get on with the channel host a bit, haven't they?
All right, so I'm respectful to the man, yeah. But if he says to me, Raj, do you like me? And I say, no, you're a prick. Why should I lie to the man? I'm respectful to the man, but why do I have to lie to him? Yeah.
We shouldn't have to lie.
Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, shouldn't have to lie. Like, and he said crazy. He said on there today that he will give preferential treatment to people that suck on his nuts, basically, and stay on the panel the whole. Then there's no point going on because you're going on.
To be fair, everyone kind of does that a bit, don't they? I mean,
look, yeah. All right. So when I say I jump on his panel when there's high viewers, is there anything wrong with saying that?
No.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you.
No, I mean you bring viewers up quite a bit, but yeah, I mean it's best to be respectful to whoever's posting the panel. I mean, you like it when people are respectful to you, don't you?
All right, so let me explain something. I can't have a panel, yeah, because I have to be in control. I don't open this up. The reason you're coming on there because you know what I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't open the panel up because I know what my personality is like. You're a bitch and you're gonna listen to me, not you, the people that jump on it. I don't pretend that. If Real wants to have that personality and do that, cool. But don't have an open panel and then when strong characters come on like Jupiter and myself, you're a bitch and crying in the background because people can't talk. Well, try and talk over us. Try your best.
I'm just coming on here because you sound stressed and I want to calm you down.
I'm actually not. I'll be honest. I'm not stressed. To be honest with you, I'm just kind of like, what was I gonna say? Like I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what I'm more stressed about. The reason I look stressed and I'm not is the Issa situation. Like that's stressing me out.
Yeah, even that upset me yesterday.
Yeah, I mean
I only met him the once, so I've got nothing. I mean, technically, I've got very little in common with him. But just the fact that he's so young and he passed away so quickly, it was horrible. And I really liked what Dan did.
Big up to Dan.
I thought that was a really nice way of, making sure the money got raised.
Yeah. But let me explain why I'm pissed here. It's not like I feel like it's a sad loss. The reason why I was pissed is how Raspek treated me yesterday. Because I went on the panel very early because I wanted to give my condolences. And I know a lot of people that love Issa watch that panel. So I was like, well, let me show that even somebody that is a perceived enemy of, I don't think I am, but that's what they perceived to me, that even I had utmost respect for the man, yeah. I mean, I would say out of 5 people at Speaker's Corner, sorry, Simon, you're not one of them. No, I'm being honest with you, out of 5 people at Speaker's Corner, yeah, he's one of the 5 that was a genuinely good-hearted person. Like, there was
calm.
Good-hearted, yeah. And it's very rare you meet people like that in Speaker's Corner. So I jumped on and I gave my real opinion. And they tried to draw me out. So I jump on, I go, Raspek, if you don't want me to talk, it was just me and Raspek at the time. You don't want me to talk, I won't say nothing. Just tell me to go. And then what he starts doing is bringing up stuff between me and him, yeah, trying to gun for me. And I said to him, dude, there's no reason. Yeah, go on.
No, I was just saying, Dan's panel was a lot more respectful. There was no beef, no drama. And when I tuned in quickly to Rass's, and it seemed like the same kind of beef going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so basically, so that happened, yeah, and I left. They tried to draw me out. I said, dude, I don't want to get involved. Left. Then as I'm watching the stream, my name keeps getting mentioned. Raj is not genuine. Raj is this. Raj is that. Raj is this. Raj hated Islam, and so why is he now, paying respects to Issa? Raj hates me. So what I'm going to say to you, Raspik, fine, I understand you're upset here, but do not superimpose mine and yours beef onto Issa, because I had no issue with the man when he was alive, yeah, and I never had a single bad word to say about the man when he was alive. Now, I would be a hypocrite if, yeah, and I know that let me say something, Dan. This is why, let me just say, I'm going to put this up on the thingy, yeah, and this is why I'm not going to take it too seriously with Raspik, because Raspik is mourning. Yeah, and sometimes when people are upset, they become quite. They want to lash out in a way. Everyone deals with their thing. You see, so I didn't take it too stressful, but I did try and jump on last night and say, "Dude, please, man." And I didn't shout at him. I said, "Dude, please leave my name out of it. I'm begging you, just leave my name out of it." Yeah, because it was actually upsetting me a bit. Because the thing is, I genuinely like the guy, and I was like, "Please, like my kind of respect for the guy, please just leave me out of it." Yeah, I didn't shout at him. And I even said to him, maybe this pissed him off. I said, look, man, do you think Issa would want you to be talking about beef and stuff here with me? Or would he want you to just like move on?
For some people, what Dan is saying is absolutely correct. Some people's grief misfires and it comes out as anger. Yeah. For example, when my sister died, when one of my other sisters started having a go at my nephew and my niece, saying, you didn't look after him properly. And it's like, be quiet. Her mum their mum has just died. This is a lot, but it's the way that she dealt with her grief. She just lashed out at everybody else. I've lost my sister. And for some people, the grief misfires.
Yeah, but the thing is, I understand that. Yeah, but the thing is, I felt it was like a way to attack his enemies through his grief for him, and I didn't like the fact that a video of me was playing. Yeah, this is a memorial, or like it should be an inspiration for people about Issa. There's so many videos about him and what he's done at Speaker's Corner. Yeah, and the thing is that instead of that, they're playing videos about me. Yeah, I jump on it with my face on there, like, you know, with me and Shamsi arguing. It's like, what has that got to do with the whole situation?
Absolutely not.
Now, if he had a video of Issa, me arguing, and then I'm jumping on, or he can prove that, you know, I had no respect for Issa, and when in real life, me and him used to argue and I'm being fake, cool. But that is not the case, and everyone knows that Issa did not have many enemies, man. And the people that he has, and I've also, you know, with Betty, I've spoken to Betty, yeah. Because let me say, Betty, like,
what happened there? I've got no idea.
All right,
I haven't watched it, and I don't really want to.
All right, so look, there's no excuse for what Betty's done. Yeah, I've even told her. I spoke to her today. I said, you've got to take the videos down. Yeah, you've got to take the videos down. Now she's told me she'll think about it. Now the problem is this. Yeah, look, what she's done is vile and evil. I even said to her, Betty, you know, you've gone to a new low, and it's evil what you did to Issa. He's such a nice guy, and she was like, well, he wasn't nice to me. And to me, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If I dislike someone, yeah, we'll give someone like real, yeah. Let's just say real. Say I dislike you, and then you pass away. I'm not going to pretend to like you when you're alive, but I just won't say nothing. I'll just keep my mouth shut. I'll be like, okay, whatever. But if someone asks me and says, well, what did you think of him? I'll be like, I'll try my best not to say anything rude for a couple of days. But at some point, I'm going to say I didn't like the guy. He was a prick, yeah, and then move on. I'm not going to lie just because you think. But the thing with her is that she did that, and I did speak to her, but everybody wants me now, yeah, because of what she'd done to Issa, which I do believe is disgusting. They now want me to now disassociate myself and not talk to Betty.
Well, that's not productive, is it? I mean, she's done something wrong. She needs to kind of see the light, as it were.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, yeah, look, I'm openly admitting, and I've said to Betty on the phone, I've said it right now, what Betty done is beyond nasty, beyond evil in a way. I even said to her, it was evil, man. When I saw what she put up here in the morning, my gut freaking, like, like when when your gut turns, I was like, oh my God, this is just too much. And so I've spoken to her, but I'm telling you something now, just because a million people told me not to speak to somebody, I'm going to make my own decision. Now, the difference between me and other people when it comes to Betty, one, I know Betty in real life. I've met her quite a few times. Secondly, I speak to Betty offline as well, not just thinking, and I know her very well. Thirdly, when it comes to Betty, I do believe she needs help, as well. And I think sometimes, like, if everyone just ditches one person, it's not productive as well. Like, even I will take the heat for speaking to her as well, because I believe there's something in her that is good, that she can still push it back. Raindrop, if you want to jump on, you can jump on, man.
Yeah, if everybody just ditched her, it would make it worse. It's better that it's explained to her sensitively and delved into the reasons why she's done whatever she's done. I mean, I haven't watched the video.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really care the reasons, because it's just nasty. Like I even said to Dukes or whatever, man, that's your reasoning. I don't agree with it no matter what, man. Even if the man, like, even just for argument's sake, if he was even if he was horrible to her, he still should have refrained from doing this. Because even my worst enemy, if I heard them pass away, I would, for at least a week or two, refrain from saying anything negative about the man or the person, because I think, just in case someone listens to what they're saying, just don't say nothing. If you can't say nothing good in the beginning, just don't say nothing.
Did she actually slag him off in the video? Is that what happened?
I don't will repeat what she did, man.
Okay.
The title was nasty. The video was nasty.
There's no need for that. No.
I told her first of all, I spoke to her and I said, look, you need to take the videos down, man. I said, look, please. I was begging her. I said, I beg you, if you don't like him, fair enough. I'm begging you, just take him down. And she was like, no. You know what, she's stubborn. Then she was like, no. I was like, all right, just change the title, because she had a very provocative title. And I was like, please, I beg you, the minimum, just change that title, man. And so she changed it. Then I spoke to her today and I was like, look, I'm begging you. I begged her again. I said, just take the videos down. I'm begging you, man. Just take the videos down. Just because if the videos, Raindor, if you want to jump on, you can jump on if you want. Let me put the thingy in there. So, like, I said to her, like, just take the video. She says she's going to think about it. That's all I can do, I can't force her. She says she's going to think about it, Hopefully, she'll think about it and come to the conclusion that what she said and what she's doing is wrong, and that she takes it down, no, don't write that Respect Rebellion, please. Can you just, somebody, dude, I'm going to be honest with you, not today, man. Not today, please. I know, I don't like Respect, and I like trolling him. But not when it comes to this situation. Just leave it out, because I want to.
I think that's fake Ras.
Yeah, I know it's a fake one, but I like the fake Respect, because he always jumps on saying something crazy like, "What do you mean, stop slavery, fam?" or something like that. So, Raindrop, is that you?
Yeah, big up, Bryce, big up.
Okay, yeah. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Hey, big up, Simon.
Yeah, I might. Do you know what I might just start doing to piss off Real? Is just start doing live streams, like just when he's got the peak viewers, just to draw them away. I don't even want to do it, but what can I say, man? Yeah, I'm just a little bit. I mean, you saw. I mean, you're right, though, Raindrop. I'm just not gonna entertain their bullshit. Like, I'm just gonna let them just say what they're saying and then just move on, man.
Yeah, I think, it was shocking to hear he passed away. I just thought the Raspix show yesterday was not in good taste, because it was not even 24 hours, that he died, and bringing personal, beefs is just stupid. But I think, to talk on Raspix's side, I think he was under grief, so I'm not gonna, hold it against.
Yeah.
Everyone processes.
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't even know Issa that well, but even, I said to you, I don't get upset. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I don't get upset if I hear someone pass away. I very rarely get upset. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, not in a bad way, but I have to admit, when they told me Issa, I was like, oh shit, man, like, what a loss. What a loss, man. I have to admit, like, for a couple of minutes, I was like, wow, that's such. Do you know how like, look, the thing is, but the one thing I will say here is this: I truly believe that the videos in that speaker's corner will live on for a long time. Like Bhai Jugraj Singh, You know, Bajagad Singh, who passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met his kids a couple of times when I did the art classes. And I'd go up to him and say, you know, your father was an amazing guy. Yeah, you know, he inspired so many people to become Sikhs and stuff like that. Like my nephew become a Baptist. And I truly believe people will go up to Issa's children and go, look, you know, your father, you know, I watched his videos and, you know, I've heard so much about his character and stuff. And people will praise him. And that way you keep someone's memory alive and stuff like that. But it's sad because there's only a handful of people at Speaker's Corner that had that, let's just say that kind of like non-combative and being able to resolve issues at Speaker's Corner just through kind of like their persona.
He was definitely high IQ, you know.
Yeah.
He is the high IQ. But how did he pass away? He was young, right? And he just has a daughter too. So how did he? Was it the coronavirus? What happened?
I'll be honest, I don't really want to talk too much about Issa because I don't want to say anything that, you know, because it's so new. But what I will say is that I think, from my understanding, Raspek got a because Raspek is now Muslim. He's confirmed that he took his shahada yesterday. So big up to yourself. No. On an honest note, yeah, I'm not even trolling the guy. Like, you know, if that's his path,
everyone's on their journey.
Yeah, big up to him because I would prefer him to be open about his faith because the issue I always had with Raspek was just that I felt that he was keeping who he was behind closed doors, and I was like, just say it openly, man. So now he's done it openly. And because of that, I think he becomes so close with Issa because Issa was teaching him a lot of stuff. So they become very close. They were close before, but they become very close. And then I think they were supposed to meet up for a breaking the fast. And then he texted him saying that he's not feeling well and that he's coughing a lot. And then 2 days later, he passed away. So I don't really want to keep it onto. Soldier Trig, stop this with your thingy. That's not even a real one, so I don't want to keep it too much onto Issa. Just RIP to the guy. Big loss to Speaker's Corner. I hope people can take a leaf out of his book and please, you know, stop beefing about his name because I'm sure he wouldn't like. If you're gonna beef, fair enough, but don't beef in his name. Like, you know, if you got a problem with me, yeah, or I got a problem with you, doesn't mean I got a problem with Issa. You understand? I never had no problem with the man, but it feels like because I'm now still talking because the Betty. Look, we can talk about a Betty situation. Like because I'm talking to Betty and I'm not saying I'm never going to talk to her again. I am now the devil.
Well, I think Uncle it's not only Betty. Uncle Omar and Abu Tala. They were telling people not to even pray for Issa, which is I don't understand that, and it's just so offensive.
Really?
Yeah, Raspek got pissed off in the sense, he's right that there is a group and they were trying to tell people not to pray for him, for Issa, because I think I don't know what the thing was. Maybe he supports music or something, some stupid reason.
Well, I am when things settle down. I'm not right now, but I will ask the question: does M-Stack still talk to Abu Tala and Uncle Omar? Because if they allowed them to still talk here, and
Gay Dunya was defending
Angry Dunya, then isn't what they done in a way even worse than what Betty done? Because what they're saying is that something about you shouldn't do prayers for. What is it? I don't know what it was.
They said they shouldn't make dua. They shouldn't make dua for Issa. Which is like a prayer to make it easy for him or something.
Oh, okay. So
highly offensive. The guy's not even.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
You know, the body's not even.
I'm gonna say this. Although what Betty done.
So I'm saying.
Yeah, let me just finish that. Although what Betty's done and evil and vile, she's not a Muslim. On top of that, what they're saying is that okay, we're telling people not to do prayers for this guy, which is gonna help him get into heaven. And so I'm gonna say this to you, Raspek. I hope you use the same standard for me and you use that same standard for M-Stacks, because I know for a fact M-Stacks is close to Uncle Omar and Abu Tala. Now, if he's still speaking to them, I want Raspek to bun him out and put fire upon him, and other people to put fire upon them. Everybody, including the people in the chat who are calling me a devil for speaking to Betty. Let's see how many of these people support people that are still speaking to Uncle Omar and to Abu Tala. And I want to ask the first person, Gandalf the White, because this guy's been doing a lot. So let's see. Gander the White, do you still support M Stacks speaking to Uncle Omar and Abu Talha, who have said that you should not do prayers for, guess who? Issa. Do you agree with them? Do you think it's still okay to speak to them? Yes or no?
I think Issa would probably shrug it off and forgive them.
Yeah, he would, because he's a better man than most people. But I want to know what these people are saying, because a lot of people like this black, and a lot of people are saying that I'm a devil for talking to. Okay, so do you believe in Respect when he said last night that he's got conversations where both Uncle Omar and Abu Talha were telling people not to make dua for Issa? Respect said that last night. It's very weird. You got selective hearing, Gandalf the White. You might want to take that cock out your ear that you normally clear your ear hole out with. Yeah.
That disturbed me the most. I'm like, that was just so disturbing, bro. Like, how can you say that? You know, that it was not even full 24 hours. You know, and he has a daughter, I think a very small baby daughter. I mean, and you're a Muslim. Forget about, you know, other people, other religions. You're from the same faith. How can you even entertain this idea that, oh, don't pray over that? That is just so fucked up. It shows how degenerate some people can get. I mean,
that's a really messed up idea of religion at all.
Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna push this narrative now because it's too soon. But if people still keep gunning for me, saying because I'm talking to Betty that I'm a bad person, at some point I will call them out on this. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna do it right now, because I think people are like Respect are upset and stuff, and that's why I've got Ras's morning Raj, and I understand that. But other people, yeah. So I gathered the White. If M Stacks is still talking, M Stacks is, if he's still talking to Uncle Omar and Abu Talha, are you okay with that? Is he a bad person for still talking to them? Yes or no, Gander the White? My point is this. Let me explain. So let's put his thing up here. Let's see. Let's put this little gun. Let's make him famous. So what's your point? This is my point. Let's listen very carefully. Sit down, children. Listen to the Raj. I am being accused of being a bad person and a devil because I am still talking to Betty, even though I've condemned her and said what she done was evil. And because I'm still talking to her, I am a bad person for talking to her. I want to now know, when Uncle Omar and Abu Talha said you shouldn't make prayers or dua for Issa, and if M Stacks, Grey Dunya, or anyone is still talking to those two people, are they devils as well? Because I'm going to hold you to the same standard that you lot were holding me to last night. Yeah. So I'm going to make sure I watch what you write. Let's see if you talk. Stop talking to M Stacks. Stop talking to Grey Dunya, because they still support Abu Talha and Uncle Omar. So we'll see. We'll see. You can see how they're going to start changing their narrative now. Oh, it's not bad it's not bad now to talk to Betty. It's not bad to talk to Betty now. Yeah, they're degenerates, man. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. So what's been going on with you two? I need to do a live stream, Raindrop, in the next couple of days. It's going to be about Punjabi, Sikhism and Punjabi culture. What is the, you know, because there's a lot of kind of like overlaps. And the reason I'm doing that, I don't want to go too much into it, but I had an email from Flexi. You know Flexi?
Yeah, bro, yeah. I gotta go, bro. I'm getting a call.
Yeah, all right. So, no, okay. So, Gander the White, I didn't ask you, does he support Uncle Omar? Is he talking to Uncle Omar? You understand what I'm saying, Simon? I hope you do.
Well, I do, but I mean, M Stacks is hardly a good example of a human being, let alone a Muslim.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain is the hypocrisy that's going to come out now, because people are telling me I need to stop talking. Not, I condemn Betty, but I've got to stop talking to Betty. Now,
No,
what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now is that these guys that are saying this to me are but are you going to talk to him? I didn't ask you whether you condemn him, because I condemn Betty. Are you going to still speak to Abu Talha and Uncle Omar? Yes or no? Are you going to? What I'll do then, Gandalf the White, I'm gonna ask the next time I meet M-Stacks, I'm gonna ask him, is he still talking to Uncle Omar and Abu Talha? If he is, I want you in the chat to start saying M-Stacks is a devil, yeah, like the way you've been calling me a devil. So don't worry about that. Yeah, we got 105 viewers. Big up to everyone. Let's see. I'm gonna do something here. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, look. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Can you see the screen? You little prick. Look. Send that over to him. Look at this. 74. Yeah. How much is watching here? How much? Let's have a look. 102. Look, it's easy work for me, boy. If I want to start doing live streams, counteracting your live streams, I'll do it. Can I ask you a serious question though, Simon? Do you always have to accept someone's apology? Yes or no?
No. Yeah.
So if I feel that somebody's apology is not only insincere, but is basically something that, you know, because of what they've done is so far beyond the power that I need to accept it. Yeah. I don't think I do. Yeah. Okay. And so people are saying to me, I've got to accept this guy called the Cops apology.
Oh, he's right.
Yeah. And so the thing is, it's not like, look here, there's only been, I think, maybe 3 or 4 people that have gone to the point where they've threatened violence upon my mother. Yeah.
I spoke to him for about 30 seconds. He was talking about killing my mother, and I just thought, fuck you, you half. Yeah. I thought, fuck you half-life subspecies.
Can you tell me that? All right, so just so that I know for next time. All right, there's no way I'm going to let that go now. What did he say to you?
I can barely remember. He was on a mother roll. He was insulting everyone's mother, and he was like, I'll fucking kill your mother as well. And I was like, Jesus, who I don't even know who you are. You know, just he sounded like a fucking teenager to me.
And I've just written. So let me just write something here. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, hold on. So I'm being very petty now. And I also had a problem with because I just wrote on there 105 on here, and onto his one in the comment section. So yeah,
it's not. I don't dislike Real. I like Real. But why is he so hot on not promoting other people's channels on his channel? It seems a bit possessive. I mean, surely if everyone's a community, you move the audience around, people come and go. I don't see what the problem is with promoting other channels on one channel.
He's doing this exact same mistake he did, yeah. Dude, please respect Rebellion. Not today, man. Come on. I normally find it funny, yeah, but not today, please, dude.
If you're possessive,
just leave it today, yeah. We'll do that next time. So yeah, I mean the thing is, look here, if I want to go onto Dan's, yeah, and then because Reels has got more viewers, I jump onto Real, and then because Raspix has got more views, I then jump onto Raspix. That's my business.
I'm more likely to go somewhere where there's less people and a better conversation. To be honest.
Yeah. Even I'm just using a kind of like a kind of, let's just say, the worst case scenario. I don't always do that, but just in case I did, yeah, I'm entitled to do that. If you as a host cannot handle that, then you don't have an open panel.
Yeah.
The reason I don't have an open panel is because I don't want anyone to be able to dominate me. I want to be this is why your screen is a small screen in the corner and I'm the big screen, because I am the box office drawer on it. I don't want to be second fiddle on my own channel. Otherwise, I would open it up. Yeah.
I'm happily second fiddle here.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I like you, because you know your place, don't you? You know your place. You know what you did to us in the India. You know I'm going to now subjugate you and make you my chawala. You know that. Is that the real Raindrop? Let me just double check. Is that you, Raindrop? Oh, well, see. That was porn. Yeah. That was porn. That was porn. Yeah, it was porn. So I need to. How do I get rid of the thingy? Oh yeah. So this is the thing, dude. You fouled, you little prick. They tried to porn bomb my thingy. Yeah. This is the good thing about this. They had someone sucking on a lulla, yeah. And so luckily I did the full screen, and then I put it on there, so they can't do it. So can you? So let me just clarify. So the cop has threatened to kill your mother. Is that true?
He made some comment about that. Yes, I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. So, you know, there's only. I'm going to be honest to you. Like the day I find out his identity, I'm going to go to wherever he works or email wherever he works. And I'm going to say this straight. You can take this to the police with the YouTube audio of him threatening people's mothers and saying the most vile stuff, and let them decide whether they want someone like that to work with them, because he's working in a field where he's dealing with the public.
That channel was a shit fest the other day.
Let me just see who this guy is. Unmute yourself. Thanks for you. Go on, unmute yourself, Padida. There's so much pussios, man. Look at that. Yeah, you look at that, man. It's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they tried to jump on to do their old little goddamn like little lulla, all that kind of bullshit on there, but they can't do it. Mr. Ali, and the thing is, yeah, look, people can keep on saying to me, Raj, don't be so petty. Raj, don't be so vindictive. Forgive. No. Why should I? Like, why should I forgive and not be vindictive? That's up to me, isn't it? Isn't that my decision? And I have to say, Captain Rambo or Captain Dumbo is vile, man. I'm not gonna lie. So disappointed in that dude, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Betty's in the chat. Why don't we ask Betty to come on?
Should I let her on? I don't want to make this worse, man. I don't want to make it worse. No, she can. Betty can make it worse. Trust me, she can make it worse. I've spoken to her. She'll make it worse.
Really?
If she wants to jump on, I'll let her on. So Betty, tell me if you want to jump on, but I'm not going to be condoning any kind of madness, man. I might have to chuck you off. Let me explain something about Captain Rambo. Yeah, Captain Rambo and me, I've always been relatively okay with the guy. Yeah. In fact, at some points at Speaker's Corner, he's been quite.
No, I've got to be honest. I listened to him speaking to Sophia the other day, and I just thought, you fucking vile little prick. You can barely speak. Shut your fucking mouth. He's a nasty little cunt.
So a couple of weeks ago, I was on a panel. I was talking, and he just jumped on out of nowhere. Remember, I don't really have a problem. He said, Raj, I'm going to take your turban off. I'm going to shave all your hair off.
No, he didn't. It was, I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, is this the real Rambo? Is that the real Rambo? And he kept on saying that, I'm going to check your turban. I'm going to give you shape your side of your hair up. And so I went a bit freaking crazy on the guy. And I was like, dude, I had to leave the panel in a way because I didn't want to start shouting at the old man. Yeah. And then, like, I haven't spoken to him since. I just ignored him because I thought, all right, I don't want to get into an argument with the old man. But now I found out he's like 45 years old.
Really?
Yeah, he's not old. He's not an old man. He's like middle-aged.
He was about 70.
Yeah, he looks 70 years old. I thought he was 70 years old. Someone told me he's like 46 or 47.
God.
Yeah. And so when I heard that, yeah, I was like, nah, if he's not an old man, then no. If he's not an old man, yeah, there's no way, yeah. What about Rambo? Is he 75? I don't know. If someone find out his name, because if he's an old man, yeah, then I will have to, even if I dislike what he's saying, I've got to treat him a bit differently. But somebody told me he's like 50 or something. And if he's 50, that's only like, 6 years older than me. I'm an old man as well. So why should I have to show him reverence when he's saying, because imagine if I said, yeah, I'm going to take off your Rasta hat and I'm going to cut off your hair.
I mean, I feel kind of out of this argument because I've always got my Betty. I haven't seen the video. I don't give a fuck if anyone likes me or not.
Yeah, big up to Sanchez. Yeah. And
but it does sound like Betty's done something maybe inappropriate. I don't know.
No. Let me say something, Betty. Yeah, you've done something devilish. I'm being straight with you. I've told you to on the phone. Like, you're still somebody I will talk to you and advise. But what you've said is too much even for me, man. But I'm not going to stop talking to her. All I can say to her is what you've done is wrong. I hope you take the videos down. That's up to you. But look, yeah, I'm telling you the truth. I don't like people telling me who I can talk to. Yeah, that's one thing I hate. Like, don't tell me. Like, you know when Betty, remember? Oh my God, man! Is that the real Betty? She's gonna freaking Betty. Please don't get me in trouble, man. I beg you. So when it comes to the situation with like, you know, talking to people, like, all right. So I'll give an example. When Banksy said the thing about the drawing, yeah, and I just totally disagree with it. I said to him what he said was evil and vile. But what I don't like is everybody telling me I can't talk to him. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! I'm scared. If that's the real Betty, then I'm actually scared. I'm hoping for the first time that this is actually a fake.
No, it's Betty.
It's not Betty. It's not Betty. Is that you, Betty? Open your mic if that's you. Obviously gone. Come on. Oh, amazing. Oh, you said that I'm a prick. Oh no, that was a language for a fart language. You see how much? Look, this is the kind of guest. Let me say something to you guys. Yeah, this is the level of guests I get onto here. Yeah, that was the level of guests. So that wasn't Betty. I'm actually happy it was a fart noise and not really Betty, because I didn't want to speak to her yet, to be honest with you, at the moment. Yeah, I know it's fake Betty, don't worry. Yeah, so they've done a little fart noise. And so also when it comes to Zabida, yeah, people telling me I shouldn't speak to Zabida because of what happened in, you know, that Spain situation, and she went to Spain, and everyone was saying don't speak to Zabida. I was like, no, I speak to who I want.
Betty, even if you didn't get on with him, why would you put a video up on the same day that he's died? Do you not think that's really inappropriate? I find it hard to believe that you do something like that. It's upset a lot of people.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though, man. It's like, you know, it's like at the end of the day, if 10 people are saying the person's good and that everyone had a good relationship, like, and then one person didn't get on with him, then, you know, I'm not telling that one person to be nice to the person, because there's no point being fake. But like I advised to Betty, just like, you know, just don't say nothing, man. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah, it's better to just say nothing.
Oh, is that Mr. Amraz? Amraz put the dark Kanjar. Aja. Come on, Kanjar, come on here for 2 minutes. Let's get Amraz on it for a second. Let's get Amraz on it. Come on, Kanjar. I heard you're back from marrying your cousin. Come on. Come on, I heard you're married.
I haven't even seen your video, Betty.
Yeah, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Let's get Amraz on it. Amraz, Aja. Yeah, I heard you've been eating cakes 24/7, and you're also married to your first cousin now. Congratulations. Hopefully, you don't inbreed for another generation. Hopefully, this is the last generation to inbreed. You're like the last one. Yeah, come on. Yeah. We'll get more viewers with Amraz. Yeah, have a look at this. Raj wants Amraz on the panel to get more views. Yeah, why not? Why not get more views? At the end of the day, I don't really care, to be honest, about the viewers. I just don't want to be a beg to that goddamn degenerate real and have to be freaking all nicey because he freaking wants everyone to be like, oh, unless you're you know, like sucking on my nuts, I'm not gonna like you, you know, I'm not gonna let you on the panel, whatever, man. Then your panel's gonna die, isn't it? Your panel will die like it did last time, like last year. Let me just play quickly my video when Raj, because I just want to show people how I deal with my enemies. Yeah, let's have a look. This, remember this one? Let's have a look. Hey, Kanjar, unmute yourself, Bandar. Come on, Mr. Pudida, Amraz. Eat your goddamn cake. Stick it up your bund. Come on, Amraz, Kanjar. Unmute yourself, pussy out. Come on. Oh, there's another one that's a freaking fake. They're just pathetic, man. Like, not even good trolls. Like, all right, I'm removing you because you're not even a good troll. So let me show you how I deal with my enemies. Yeah, let's go through my August 2019 creme de la creme of a video called Rajnator rose up on, you remember this, don't you? And we'll go through each of my enemies, how I dealt with each one of those. Let's have a look. Because I'm still dealing with one, though. And let's have a look. You remember this great little video where I was like, yes.
He's filming for this guy. That's the cameraman. There, look. Yeah, look. Yeah, have a look. He's filming. He supports ISIS. He's filming for them. And I'm an extremist. This guy here, where is he? You're filming for them, aren't you? I don't know. I'm not his baby.
He was in the background of one of Issa's videos yesterday. Why
are you filming?
I completely didn't mention him. I was like, oh, it's you. I'm not going to open my mouth.
You're a threat to the UK. You need to be locked up, man. Straight. You're a danger. And you're filming for the Dawa teams. Did I agree with your views?
So look at this guy. Yeah, what happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? Remember what his name was? What was his name again?
He's in Belmarsh.
He's in prison now. He's in prison. You're in prison, you little prick. 5 years for terrorism. So I was right. Remember when I said that this guy is an extremist who supports terrorism? 2 months after me doing this, he's in prison for 5 years.
We just had a good chat with Paul Williams about this, actually.
Yeah. So, you know, I love this bit that when I confronted the guy, yeah, obviously I wasn't the one that prosecuted him, but I was right about him being a danger to the UK, and now he's locked up in Belmarsh, yeah. Good riddance. That's number one. Yeah. Then I roll up for my next
victim. You support Anjem Chowdhury and ISIS, and you're filming for your for these guys. Do they support you?
Yeah, I'm watching it because I'm trying to prove one thing here. And let me explain what I'm trying to prove is that when I have my sight set on someone, yeah, I'm the real knife turbinator or the Rajnator. Yeah, my victims will pay for whatever they've done. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long it takes. And I'm just showing you a quick roll-up of 3 or 4 people that I've actually encountered who have now come unstuck. I'm not saying it's all to do with me, but let's just say karma's a bitch.
I was hoping that after that bit of a shock,
see, it's ridiculous.
People might try and, myself included, try and fix up online a bit and stop being so. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying, but what can you do, man? People are like, you know, I don't think I've never come in saying I'm an angel, yeah, but
I'm no angel. I can't.
Right, so let me explain.
I lost my shit at Takia Watch again tonight. It's just like, shut up, fucking Takia. Share my screen watch.
Right. So let me explain how I knew how that guy was a terrorist. Yeah, because we found a video of him with Anjem Chowdhury at these let's just say these kind of like stalls and stuff, and he had rhetoric saying that he supports al-Baghdadi and all that kind of stuff, and so. We didn't know at the time that we had a court case against him, but then he was found out that he was distributing material to actually incite terrorism, including literature to tell 12-year-old kids how to make bombs. Yeah, so you can see how dangerous this nasty guy was. Now here's another guy. Yeah, have a look. This little prick here. Yeah, look what he's doing. Poor little assy.
What are you doing to him? What's your problem? What's your problem, you jihadi? Why are you hitting his cap?
Have a look at that nice little gentleman knocking my camera out of my phone 2 minutes later. The reason why I'll big up Sussex to 138 LA. The reason why I confronted him because that guy had been bullying Uncle Asif for a long time. So have a look at this. He was grabbing him from behind and tried to pull his cap off again. Yeah, have a look. Can you see that? I know you've watched this 100 times, but I don't care about. I mean, can you see that? Yeah. And I've seen him do this before, and this guy's a nasty piece of work. He's banned from the park now. Another one gone down.
What is happening? What is happening there?
He's grabbing him from behind, pretending to hug him, but he's trying to grab his cap off his head. Can you see? Here.
Yeah, kind of.
No, and so he's done this like 3 or 4 times before because Uncle Asif has come up to me and said this guy's been bullying him. So I knew him from before. So obviously I confronted him because Uncle Asif didn't like him. So he's trying to get into his space, grabbing his cap.
What are you doing to him? What's your problem? What's your problem, you jihadi? Why are you hitting his cat? All right. So you hit my thing.
I'll big up to Sam, man.
I don't care. The man has been abusing this guy, and he does it as a joke. He's coming up behind and pulling his hat up. I know this guy's threatened him. So don't tell me he's joking.
Yeah, oh yeah, and he's threatened him before as well. So here's Uncle
See, another
ISIS.
ISIS supporter that goes to Speaker's Corner.
Where is he now? Where is he now? Where is he?
I actually don't know.
Banned from the park.
I know he's banned. I think he's kind of on the run, isn't
he? Yeah, and he's on the run. Yeah, so here's another one that's now
has not been called out. You're calling me an extremist. ISIS supporter.
Look at this. I'd better not do that.
ISIS supporter over there. ISIS supporter over there. But I'm an extremist. Pair up the Sunni Muslim community. ISIS supporter, and you're letting him radicalize the next you. You're calling me an extremist. You got ISIS supporter there, ISIS supporter there, ISIS supporter there. But I'm an extremist. You're done at here. Uncle ISIS.
Uncle ISIS. Well, as you can see, and my third victim, which still has to be dealt with. I was in the middle of dealing with him, but obviously the coronavirus has put a
So here's another guy that actually has a cameraman, Abu Qasim, that supports ISIS. He had a
if someone has
he had a conversation.
Betty's dead child. There's not many things lower than that, and I can understand the rage that she's going to have inside her.
All right, so can I just quickly just deal with something here? I'm going to do one at a time here because this is actually my cousin, yeah. And let's see, there's someone's got the name of my actual real cousin here, yeah. So let me just. Darminder, Kalu, Kidda, Theek Thaak, Ki Kanda, Roti, Dal, Chol, Sudida, Ki Karda, Kanjar. That's my cousin Darminder. Kalu, you're gonna have to go, man. I saw you maybe a couple of months ago, man. Kalu, Kanjar. Yeah, there you go. Now here's another one of my somebody I know. Let's see what they're saying. This is like a relative of mine. So let's see whether they are the real person. Yes or no. Come on, no, Kanjar. Oh, all right. Oh, you're hilarious, dudes, man. Hilarious. Is this the level of your trolling, Pudida? Come on, give me some heat, Kanjar. Come on, talk. Come on.
Who is this? Speak.
So basically, the two people are two of my relatives. Yeah, so they got the names of my relatives, and they're actually people that live near me, actually, right next to me. One's on the same road, and one lives up the road. So, come on, talk. Come on. Look at this. Just the level of. Is this the look? Can I just say something to people? I'm begging you. Yeah. Let me just say something. If you're gonna troll me, bring the A game.
It's not the world's best gripe, is it?
Yeah, give me the A game. Make my life difficult. Don't be pussios with the worst trolls. I'm embarrassed for you. Is this the level of your trolling? Please, man. I'm the Rajanator, man. I'm not some freaking little pussio like you lot. I'll tell you something, yeah. My new drawing, yeah. You know, my new drawing has literally killed me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Still, this whole section here, I had to freaking more redo. Freaking nightmare, man. Right, destroying freaking killing me. Let me just remove that little prick. Let me get. I don't know if Ultra wants to jump on there. Now, let me see if Ultra. And another thing I want to say to people, you know, and people need to really understand this, that, and I've said it a million times. If you got information on my cousins, yeah, doing bad stuff, because you know people have said, oh. That cop was saying that my cousin's doing coke, he owes money and all that. So can I just say something? Please tell me so I can tell their family. I'm begging you. Yeah, I'm begging you. If you got any information on any of my cousins that is negative, just tell me. I'll tell the family. Because you know what? Yeah, Simon.
Well,
my cousins have always tried to in a way. I'm not the black sheep of the family, so I don't mind having something over them. You know, if I knew they were doing coke and shit, tomorrow I'd run into their home and I'll tell everybody, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Like, why not? Like, I don't even get on with most of my goddamn cousins, so I don't understand. And also, like I said, you can't destroy my reputation when I'm known as a goddamn lunatic already. Like, there's not much you can do. Yeah, it's like going up to you, yeah, Simon, and you're telling your mates, oh, Simon likes to kiss boys, kiss men. I mean, like, it's not gonna. Everyone knows you're gay. Like, it's not gonna make no difference. The same with me. You got to my relatives, or you got to anyone I know in my community, and you say Raj is doing X, Y, Z. They're gonna, oh, whatever, man. That's that guy. He's always up to something stupid. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So let me just go back to my video. Let me just go back to my video. So here it is. This is Adnan Rashid. I was in
2003, Adnan Rashid will Sheikh Faisal. Saeed wants people to go to my local temple to speak at here.
So I was obviously trying to
man. Are you gonna say crazy sending man's to my temple?
Look at this guy.
You're attacking my. You're attacking my. You're an extremist. You're an extremist. You have Sheikh Faisal. Sheikh Faisal. Sheikh Faisal.
I'm gonna pause it here when he goes. Look at that face. Look at this face. Look at this face. This is the level, yeah, of people have to deal with. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This is the type of people I have to deal with, man. Like, what can I do with the enemies like this? I don't know. And this one here is all this little goddamn degenerate.
Yeah. Mansour.
Yeah, Mansour. Obviously, I did traumatize these guys, Mansour and them, like, yeah. But because of the coronavirus, they got a little bit of leeway now, obviously. So let me just see. I might say, all right. Do you know what? Yeah, let me just. 69 viewers over on Real. Can someone tell Jupiter to come over here, please? Can somebody tell Jupiter to come over here so I can talk to her? Because I think they're mistreating Jupiter as well over there. I think. Yeah, they're being rude.
All this trolling malarkey is just doing my head in. I've been trying to stay away from it, to be honest.
Yeah, but the thing is that, look, kid, if you've got a panel, you've got to have some sort of rules about people threatening people's families and stuff. Otherwise, it's going to get out of hand. You understand? Like, if you just let things just go unpunished and stuff. Did you want to jump on the show, Ultra, you little degenerate? I don't know if he wants to jump on. We'll put the StreamYard out there if he wants to jump on. And the only thing is that I'm so disappointed I didn't get to finish the job with Adnan Rashid, that goddamn degenerate. Because I need to still finish. Well, when I go to Speaker's Corner, I will be kind of finishing that one off. Oh, here it is. Let's have a look. Yeah, have a look at this. Look at this. Me and the Steve. Me and the Stevenator doing hard shit. I put on weight, you know. I'm a bit freaking pissed off. I'm not gonna lie.
Get out in the park. Get a skipping rope.
I'm putting a bit of weight. I've just been eating like all this kind of like heavy stuff, man. Because this is a good weight for me now. This is a good weight for me. I'm 12 stone there.
Fucking hell, Steve looks serious, doesn't he?
Yeah. So obviously this is a like.
It's too extreme. He was putting up videos.
See, the thing is, yeah, people even ask me, why do I dress as ISIS? Like this, look at this here. I look like the ISIS here in order to defeat the ISIS. Hold on, let me just check if it could be the fake one. Let me just double check something. Is that you, Ultra?
Yes, Plunger.
Oh, Plunger, how you doing, my man?
Yeah, listen, Raj, I can't stay online, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine. What's the point of coming on then? I'm going to start shouting at you for coming on. Oh, he's a baby Ultra.
I'm in the same position. I'm trying to talk really quietly as well. Don't worry.
Yeah. So what's going on with it? What's going on then?
Nothing. Just I just watched The Afterlife on Netflix with Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Really good.
Series 1 or series 2?
Back chat, please. I can't talk. Chat me in the back chat.
Oh, what a terrible guest, man. You know, normally, yeah, I like guests to leave straight away, yeah, but this time for some reason, I wanted him to stay, and now he doesn't want to stay, man. Normally, I'm just chucking people. The only reason I'm really doing the show, I'm being honest with you, just to eat into Real's viewers. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I don't even want to do a show. I just want to eat into Real's viewers to annoy him.
I really wanted to talk on Real's show the other day, and it was just a nightmare of people muting each other, and it was impossible. I was trying to talk to Dave. He wanted to talk to him about the last video I'd put up. It was just people muting each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. It's like, not only not only do they mute, they gang up in big groups, yeah. And the thing is that if you're a strong character like myself, yeah, you can beat them. Do you understand? Like I can combat them. But imagine if you're just like some individual, like, you know, it's not that much of a strong character. You're just gonna be pushed out. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's impossible to talk.
Yeah, it's impossible to talk.
Unless you're fucking really shouty and really rude.
Yeah.
Impossible to talk.
Let me do a good view where I'm kind of like looking like I'm about to dominate. I am actually missing Speaker's Corner a bit though. I do need to go back and vent a bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it's gonna be open for at least another. I think another year or so. I personally think I'm talking about properly open. I'm not talking about they'll open it up slightly. So here's the bit when we're talking.
Muslim brothers out to support this.
I'm concerned about extremism. Sometimes when you're younger, you might be radical. Yes, and what you do is you change your mind as you get older. But the problem with Adam is that he lied about it. Oh, he's back. I'm lucky.
Did you see the video? I don't want to play the video, but there's a video, yeah, that they shot in, I don't know what country it is. Let me have a look here. But I don't know why, but it seems really kind of like, you know, when they go into these little villages in like India or Africa, I just find it really distasteful. You know, when they're going in there doing kind of like evangelical,
obviously doing good.
Yeah, so they'll go in there, but it seems like they're treating like, you know, people's culture as like they don't respect it in a way. Like, okay, these people need to be kind of bring to the light, and they do that in India as well. They go to these like little villages and they'll start preaching to people in these kind of like, you know, villages that believe in, I don't know, whatever they believe in, but if they're happy over there, leave them alone, man. And so there's a new video on Ali Dawa's, yeah, and it just seems weird, man, like when they're going in, because dude, so what happens is that they'll make them do the prayers, yeah, do you understand? So they're going to this village, yeah, they'll explain Islam to them, then I'll make them take the Shahada and do the prayers. Like, do they really think that these people that are in these villages, yeah, really care about becoming Muslim? Or are they more kind of like thinking that these people are gonna give them like a, you know, let's just say some kind of new kind of like well, maybe, or maybe some kind of facility, yeah, that they can use? And they kind of it's in a way they're manipulating these people in these kind of like places, I believe. And the one that I saw on what is it called, Ali Dawa's today, I don't know, man, maybe I'm just being overly kind of like critical, but I just found it quite distasteful, if I'm being honest with you. I tell you to watch it when you can watch it. I just think it's a bit distasteful. They go in there and it's named something like Naked Villagers. Let me see what the name is, because I don't have to play it, but I can actually show you the title.
I might have seen it, I think, actually.
Yeah, so let me see this. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. Just the name of it is it's just disrespectful, I think. Yeah, I mean,
Naked Villagers Accept Islam, was it something like that?
Yeah. Here, look. So I don't know. Am I being overly like critical? But to me, this just seems crass, man.
It's like some weird missionary work. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Look. Is it me? Can people tell me whether this just looks a little bit crass? Like you got Naked Tribe react to Islam. Naked, from what I saw here of that tribe, they're not naked. They might be topless. Is being topless naked first?
No, are they blurred out?
Yeah, and the thing is, everyone's blurred out. Like, why don't you just film from the? It's like crazy. Why can't you just blur the middle bit? Yeah. Now it's just a weird situation, man. I'm not lying. When I see these videos, I just cringe, man, because they're making people. So if you look here, like these people are praying here. Now, are they praying because they want to pray and they know what they're praying, or are they praying because these people are coming here with facilities and money and stuff like that? What is the reason why they've decided to pray? And maybe to the people that are doing it, they don't really care. Maybe they just think, okay, as long as they accept Islam, it doesn't really matter whether they're doing it because they know what they're doing, because they, you know, at some point they will learn. I don't know. I just think it's
These people aren't naked either. I don't see
Well, this I know. Do you know that? You know when they blurred this out? Yeah, see this tribe here. They're not naked. I've seen that tribe before. They have bottoms on, and they have some of their kind of like their tops, you know, their boobs and stuff showing, but it's not naked. And Gandalf the White, so look, yeah, Gandalf saying Raj looking for any excuse to hate. Like, and this is what I've realized, yeah. I've realized now. Any criticism, yeah, of any practices of Islam is hateful now.
So Gandalf, did you enjoy Omar's stream earlier on?
Yeah. So it's ridiculous. So I like the example I give you. It's like Raspik was like crying yesterday, and I understand like he was upset about Issa, but he was crying about me as well, trying to take shots at me that I've said X, Y, Z. Now, if my people in the Punjab, yeah, in India, were forced to pay the jizya and we refused to pay it, and also our women were taken as sex slaves under what you call the right-hand possessors, and I have a problem with those two things within your faith, I think I've got legitimate rights to criticize those things because they've affected my people. I don't know whether that's mad, Simon.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, he wasn't even listening, you goddamn.
No, I was reading the Gandalf's comment there.
Oh, big up to Jen Wallace, man. If Jen Wallace wants to jump on, she can jump on. She doesn't want to jump on because she's going to be branded with the Raj brush. Basically, what I said was this. If my people in India, especially the Sikhs, had been victimized with the jizya tax, and also on top of that, were victimized by having their women taken away from them and raped, and by what you might call the right-hand possessors. And there's also Ghazwad al-Hindiya. There's a prophecy within Islam that Prophet Muhammad said that India would be taken over and conquered entirely through combat. So all of this stuff is linked to the religion of Islam, and it's affected my people negatively. Now, if I'm criticizing that, I am then called an Islamophobe for criticizing that aspect of the faith. Not if they pray, if they believe in fasting, if they're going to give tax. I'm criticizing aspects of their faith which had a direct effect on my people. Was you even listening to that?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Right. Well, so what do you think?
Well, a bit of both, actually. I was thinking that Omar earlier on said things and criticised Islam in a way that I would never dare. Because Gandalf was just saying, you and Omar, not Rat Boy, speak the same. I've never said the things that he said today. He literally was saying like bun fasting, bun the hadith. I'm going to.
Who said that? Who said that?
Omar. He said he was going to burn the hadith. He said it was a hadith.
What? Oh, Rat Boy.
Yeah, Omar. He said it's a hadith that makes people into pedos and donkey fuckers.
God.
And I was like, Jesus, calm down, man. Apparently, according to Gandalf, he's just been disowned from the fold.
Oh, whereabouts is that?
I'm sure it's been deleted by now.
All right, so what I'm gonna just quickly answer this question. You have a guy called the Observer who says, let's have a look, because it's actually quite an interesting thing. Although he's a degenerate and a little cockroach. Raj Speaker's Corner, you're repeating the same thing you were being refuted on 1,000,000 times about the right-hand possessors. The tax was 100 years. Now let me explain something about this. First of all, the tax. I have a video of Adnan Rashid, and I might actually play it. He says that the reason why the Aurangzeb, like they introduced the jizya tax, was to persecute and punish the Indians, the non-Muslim Indians in India. Now, if the jizya tax was truly a just tax, why would he say that it's there to persecute and punish people by introducing it? This is what Adnan Rashid said, not me. Secondly, when it comes to the jizya tax, I don't care if it's 1%. I do not have the same rights as a Sikh under an Islamic state as a Muslim. I would rather pay the same amount of tax, yeah, and get the same rights than pay less tax and get less rights. Yeah. What part of that do you not understand? You cannot build your own place of worship with, say, I don't know, if you want to build your own personal place of worship and outside you wanted to put, I don't know, a religious symbol, or a Hindu wanted to put a statue outside, or a Christian wanted to put a statue outside. You cannot do that. They will knock it down. On top of that, you also cannot, yeah, propagate your religion. So if I was to go into, say, Saudi Arabia right now and try and make a Muslim into a Sikh, I could be done, yeah, for blasphemy laws or something like that, and I could be executed for it. So don't tell me that it's equal. A Muslim under an Islamic state can actually convert a Sikh, yeah, with no repercussions. You can convert a Sikh and say, I want that Sikh to become Muslim, and if the Sikh becomes Muslim, nothing would happen. If the Sikh converted a Muslim into a Sikh under Islamic State, he would be killed. Is that fair? Is that fair? Don't worry, it's rhetorical. You don't have to answer everything. But yeah, so is it fair? No. So what I said, I would rather have the same rights and pay the same amount. I don't want your bullshit jizya when it's making me a second-class citizen. Secondly, when it comes to right-hand possessors, it has been throughout ages, throughout Indian history, that the Islamic conquerors, when they come into India, they would capture female slaves, and under the right-hand possessors concept, where you can have your 4 wives and also have captives of war, yeah, as concubines, they were using this as a way to justify having sex slaves. There is a saying, yeah, in India, yeah, 12 baje Sikhs pagal honde, yeah, which means at 12 o'clock Sikhs go mad. The reason why Sikhs go mad, so basically,
like gremlins.
Let me say something. So within India, there's this joke here, you know, because the joke is like, oh, you Sikhs pagal honde, yeah, means that, oh, you Sikhs go mad at 12. Now, for years, people didn't understand the story behind it. It was a joke. You know, like sometimes you get a joke, you don't understand the joke. And then people started realizing the severe history to this saying. Because what would happen is that women, yeah, Hindu women and Sikh women would be captured. Yeah, they would be made into sex slaves. Yeah. Then what would happen? The Sikhs, yeah, would militarize at night time, and at 12 o'clock, they'd go and capture their women back. So obviously, when they're going to capture their women back, they're going to be lobbing off heads, chopping off goddamn arms or whatever, yeah. So obviously, to the other side, they look like the Sikhs were going mad, yeah. The Sikhs are going mad. So, hold on. So what? Look at this here. Look at this here. Why are you speaking about religion? Look at your title. Who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can speak about on my channel? You little conjure. Now because of that, I'm going to actually talk about Islam all night. How are you going to stop me? How are you going to stop me?
I'll fall asleep if you do.
Yeah, sorry, but how dare you come onto my channel and tell me what I can speak about? This ain't the caliphate, you little prick. This ain't some freaking goddamn Sharia state. I can talk about what I want when I want. Now we have the boss here. Now let me just say something. The boss here, he says, big up Tito. And I've just found out one thing about the boss. The boss has also threatened to kill Simon's mother. So let me just explain something. The boss, who has threatened, yeah, to Real and Maggie's live. Look here, yeah. I'm gonna even do you a favor. Watch this here. Watch this. You're saying I'm gonna even advertise. This is how nice I am. I'm gonna advertise Real and Maggie, yeah. Here it's live, and also I'm gonna actually even let you get your viewers up. Watch this. Yeah, watch this. Watch this. Yeah. Here, watch this. Let's see if you can get your viewers up with that.
The numbers will start to level out soon.
There you go. There you go. So there you go. Let's see how many. 59 viewers, 110. All right. What's that say, man? 59 viewers. 100. Come on, get them up, everybody. This is now an appeal to a channel called Real Maggie. They need your help, everybody. Everybody, they need your help. They are in dire straits. They have no viewers at the moment. Please show sympathy for Real Maggie. I beg you, people. There is this channel that will go down in the history as being one of the most degenerate channels in humankind, who wants them to beg their channel owner in order to be on there. I will tell you, I hope that everybody shows support for this poor little channel that has only got 58 views. Let their views go up. Let them go. Please, guys, have some compassion in this day of Ramadan. Let them go up. I can implore you, please don't let them go down. I beg you. I beg you. No, not 56. I beg you. No, this is so. No. Oh, thank God, it's 57. 57. So, I'm getting very traumatized here. I beg you. Do not allow this channel to die on here. Yeah. It only has 57 viewers. I have 109. And I just started and I'm a one-man show. The reason why your show is too small for me, Padida Real, is because I do not need you. As I've shown you.
Raj is a one-man show.
Yeah. So the point is, I don't need you. You need me and Jupiter and people like us in order to make the show run. The problem with you, when you start getting viewers, you start to become what's called a bitch. And you want everyone to suck your little lulla and to beg you. And I'm saying this to you, Real. You're a little prick and a cunt. I don't want to beg you, and I'll be rude to you as much as I want. If you don't like it, chuck me off. I'm not freaking going on there freaking more begging you, you crazy little prick.
I've got to admit,
look at this sad state of affairs, though. 57, man. Oh,
I've got to admit that Betty's comments are disturbing me.
Very disturbing. Very disturbing. Guys, look at this, man. Look at this dude. Look, 56. All right. So where's my sad music? I need to find my sad music so I can do an appeal. Let me just find it. You talk for a minute, go on.
I'm amused at Gandalf proclaiming Omar an Islamophobe when actually Omar did have some fucking testicular fortitude earlier on and spoke some real truth.
He is a degenerate, though, that little Omar rat boy.
He is a degenerate, but he spoke some fucking truth,
Yeah, but what can I say? I mean, yeah, but I just hate that guy so much. Anything he says, I can't take seriously, if I'm being honest with you. He's such a nasty place of work. Dude, I'm trying to find... I want to find my sad music. Let me just see if I can find it here. Actually, let me find. I want to find. Do the sad music.
Is the boss that cop creature?
Yeah, that's the cop. Yeah. So explain to everybody what the cop said to you about your mother.
I can't even remember, to be honest. It was just like, your mum, and it was only amongst everybody else's mum. It just sounded like some twat that couldn't think of anything better to say than let's insult everybody's mother.
Oh no, everybody! Sorry, everybody. Please, can you go over to Real Maggie's? The channel is now at an all-time low, only 54 viewers. It's almost in cardiac arrest, everybody. It's almost in cardiac arrest. Can everybody go over there, support the channel, the Real Maggie Live? The one criteria you need is that you need to beg Real. You have to bend over and let him shaft you up your bund. Otherwise, he will not let you criticize him on his channel. He's a little snowflake. If anyone says anything, he starts crying. How dare you say that about me on my channel? How dare you? Real, you're boring. No one wants to listen to you. Your whole channel is about your characters on there. You cannot hold a panel. One thing I give about Respect, although I don't like him, he doesn't need guests. He can run a panel with guests, without guests. I can run a panel with guests, without guests. It doesn't matter to me. And with him, he needs the guest. So for me, if I say to Simon right now, you're a prick, I don't like you, even though I do like him, it doesn't matter, because if he leaves, I can still run the show. Yeah,
this is true.
Which is true. I don't need, I mean, it helps me that I've got someone like Simon, because I should genuinely get on with Simon. But I would take revenge on you if you do anything to me. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, dude.
I know.
I'll take revenge on you. I'm not like even like yeah. I was saying to you, I accidentally let it go. You know, the other day, yeah, Ultra Funky put his camera on by accident, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I took a snapshot of his face. Yeah.
Who's?
Ultra Funkies. The reason being, yeah,
No doxing.
no, the thing is,
No
I don't
doxing.
think,
Break the cycle.
let me just say, I don't think I'd ever fall out with him, yeah. But what if one day Ultra Funky like falls over and hits his head, yeah, and then the next morning he wakes up with this kind of like different personality, yeah? Have you seen that happen sometimes? You know, someone like, you know, they have an accident, then when they recover, they become someone different, yeah. Imagine Ultra French. Yeah, so they have like a brain trauma. He could fall over, hit his head, then the next day he turns into Ultra Demon. Then he's an enemy of mine, yeah. At least I got his goddamn picture. Yeah, he's got long eyelashes, dude, man. That guy's eyelashes are like a woman's. They're like, hiya, dad. Hiya, dad. Remember that lady from last year? Hiya, dad. That's Ultra now. Hiya, dad. Ultra, this is it. Hiya, dad. He's got freaking massive eyelashes, man, like a woman. Let me see if I can find. I really need the song here, which is the appeal to thingy. Menacing, new YouTube. Yeah, what's happened to Sophia Lewis though, man? Sophia, why are you not over here? You know, Sophia Lewis has been acting. I might have to phone Sophia Lewis. She's been acting a bit weird recently. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't seen much of her actually. I haven't seen her.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's cheating on me. I think she's cheating on me, man. I'm gonna have to like find out who she's cheating with. I heard she's cheating with. I'm not gonna say nothing. Modine. Dude, 54. 52. Oh no. Let me just say something, yeah. If it goes under 50, yeah, I'm gonna say something. We need to just say a commiseration if it gets under 50, because going under 50 on a Friday, is it Saturday night or Friday? I don't even know what date. Is it Friday night?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what days are what days, man. It's just like, oh, let me go over. Hold on, I was gonna go over a particular video. Actually, when I went out today again, yeah, hardly any people are wearing a goddamn mask, which is starting to piss me off again, man. Just so that people know, I'm just gonna quickly play a video again, yeah, or just a little bit, just 2 minutes of it, yeah. Obviously, everyone's bored of it. I don't give a shit whether you're bored, as long as I'm interested.
Oh, Betty, please.
What is she doing? What is she writing? Can someone type? Betty, I beg you. I'm begging you. Just even if you don't want to do it for anyone else, yeah, I'm begging you. Just for me, man. Please, not on my channel, man, because I'm gonna have to start timing you up, man. Oh yeah, I will say this here. Let me just put something up. I would like to get thingy on it. I thought they were treating. Yeah, so please, Betty, I beg you, man, because I don't want to.
Please, for me. Even.
Yeah, all right.
So
I'm gonna have to delete. Can I delete? Can you please just delete that thingy? Let me just double check. I need to. I'm
in the loft, so I don't wake matey up. So I'm not near a computer. I can't.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where. Yeah, after this, please, I'm begging you, man. I'm begging you, dude. I'm begging you. You know, just even if you don't want to do it for anyone else, please just do it for me, man. You know. I don't like.
I'm not being a grass Betty. I'm reading comments on YouTube. It's not being a grass. It's being able to read, and you need you need to have some fucking respect.
Yeah, and let me say something. I want people to delete any messages. If you got a spanner that is disrespectful towards Issa, I'm not really reading the comments. Please, so if anyone can see anything. And please, Betty, I'm asking you. I'm gonna have to time you out. Yeah. If you
have some fucking respect before I lose all respect for you.
Yeah. So this was the only good comment she did say. F real show. He's a beg, no doubt about it. Let me just. Yeah. Something. Gets upset. Only this situation with the mask, I'm not gonna lie, is really pissing me off. Really starting to piss me off, the Mars situation. You want to see Rajka's Adnan Rashid claims? Actually, let me just play something on here, yeah, because I actually played the audio for something. Let me just see if I can, because Adnan Rashid is such a liar. Let me just play this, because everyone's saying Adnan Rashid is some kind of like. Let me play it. Let's play. I think I played the audio or something.
Accidentally said.
If you don't stop, Betty, I'm going to climb down the loft ladder and I'm going to hide you from the channel.
Yeah. Do you know what? I need to get my turban like this, though. I'm not going to lie. See this little clay model I quickly made? I need to get it like that, though, because this turban's all right, but I need to. What I need to do here is like you don't understand like the shape here. I need to get it more sharp, so it looks a bit more kind of like shark-like, you know. So my turban looks more sharp.
Okay, Betty just lost my respect. Stop being a cunt.
Please, Betty, man. If you can't say nothing, just leave the panel, man. I'm begging you.
If you haven't got anything nice to say, then fuck off.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't say anything against Issa, then cool. Just don't bring the man's name into it or talk to him. And don't at Betty about she's gonna respond, and then it's gonna get silly. Just leave the brother's name out of everybody's mouth. Yeah, I know, but please, I'm begging you, man. I'm begging you. Everybody, just believe the thingy. So yeah, I'm gonna start a model actually of Wolverine. I might even do it tomorrow actually. I'm trying to think of what day is the best. I need to concentrate. So if you look at here, this is the first model I made in. I mean, this was done on a live stream, so it's shit. But it's the first modeled head I made in like 20 years. So I'm going to be doing a full model of Wolverine with all its claws out in the past. Yeah, so the particular avatar, you know, this guy jumping on that is Betty, bitch. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to put you on, so there's no point you jumping on. Try and be a better troll and do a thingy, yeah. I'm not going to stay too long today because I only did this to eat into his viewers, just to show him that if he really wants me to go onto another panel or talk on another panel, I'll do it. But if you're going to have a panel, respect, where it's about money, because let me explain something. The people that he's cool with, yeah, even though he hates him, remember one thing, yeah, about you, Real, yeah? You don't like the cop. The cop is a little prick. You know he is. The only reason why you're cool with him is because he gives you his life savings, allegedly. Yeah, he'd rather live in a cardboard box and, you know, let everyone starve in his own family rather than let you, you know, go without your little PayPal donation. So don't worry about it. I'm not somebody that's going to need money. I don't care if you give me thousands of pounds, man. I'm not going to freaking well be nice to you if I don't agree with what you said. Let me see if anything's for you. Let me just answer a couple of questions in the thingy. Then let's see what's on there. I'll answer a couple of questions. Simon can answer some as well if you want to get his point of view. I'll go for another. How much longer shall I go to? Let me see how far. It's 51 viewers. I want to get the viewership under 50 in order to kind of just really. Let's try and get the viewership under 50. Get it under 50, everybody. Here's the little thingy here. Let's try and get it under 50. We're on 118 viewers at the moment. And let's try and get it under 50 if we can, and to try and get it as low as possible, because once you go under 50, that's a bit embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Let me read a couple of comments. Have you seen any comments? We'll stay for another, let's say 240. What do you think? 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. So I'll go through a couple of comments. Keep it light-hearted, man.
The comments are taking away my will to live.
Long Ash, I feel like showing Ultra's photo of his eye, just his eye, because he's got massive eyelashes, man. You know, he's the type of man, yeah, that probably has more pedicures and manicures than his wife, I think. Anyone else falls out with Ultra as a demon? Look at that, Jen Wallace. Big up to Jen Wallace. I like Jen Wallace, man. She's a good lady, man.
I don't really know Jen, actually.
Yeah, she's got her own mind, which I respect. Obviously, because she had her own mind the cult of respect expelled her and made her walk the walk of shame, like in Game of Thrones, and you know, like ostracize her and like try to, you know, make her out as though she's a racist now just because you don't agree with them. You're acting like no one has ever seen Ultra Funger. Yeah, I've never seen him. I've never seen him. I'm done bullying Rat Boy for now. Okay, well done. Good thingy. Your count. All right. So everyone's fighting nonsense. You can't. All right. So I hope I removed that. Yeah, I think I did remove that comment. And he lost his wig. What does that mean? The mask don't help, by the way. What does that mean? Yeah, one thing I find quite strange is, like, you know, wearing the mask is so uncomfortable, though. You know, I feel sorry. And I know people are going to say, oh, do you know what? Yeah, just because Gandalf said, yeah, that why am I talking about something, you know, I'm going to say something. Just because for you, Gandalf the White, I'll big up to Red Rose. What, did you just join? Oh, yeah. Let me just explain, Red Rose. I was on Real's show. There's an individual called the Cop, who, or otherwise known as the Boss. The man has threatened to knock out my MUM, as you know, and also to come to my house and to F her, and also on top has mocked my cousin who was groomed and raped for the last couple of weeks. He's also threatened to kill Simon's mum. He's also threatened to knock out Hopsky's mum. He's also threatened, and mocked Easy Eye's disabled autistic son. And I'm on the autistic spectrum, but I'm not one of those nice autistic people. I'm one of those autistic people that is very vindictive and uses my autism like a freaking weapon. You know what they call weaponized autism? Yes. Yes, I'm one of those type of autistic people. They're one of those freaking ones that are a nightmare to live with. So this is that individual. I go on there, I keep calling him out, and Real, because the Cop is paying Real, because he's admitted it, he gives him money. The Cop was one of those type of people, Simon. You know, at school, when somebody has no friends and if the parents have to pay the other children.
Oh, kiss ass, fucking yeah. I've got stuff. Do you want stuff? Be my friend. Be my friend.
I've been told that, you know, in the school, they used to pay the teachers to actually get the other kids to be his friends, but he never knew that until recently. When he realized that, then he realized throughout his whole life he's gonna have to now pay people to be friends with him. So he pays people. He pays to go onto Real's channel. Yeah.
Well, I have to say, Real's practice of like selling spanners, that's just a fucking disaster waiting to happen. You give people spanners you trust, surely. Selling spanners is just asking for trouble.
I didn't really have a problem with buying spanners because people could buy me a spanner and I'd never get spannered up. That was the only reason I was okay. But if you look at it from a moral point of view, it is a pretty despicable. But I like the fact that, you know, no one ever spanners me because they know that, you know, people get upset if I get spannered because, you know, I'm a lot of people's gods. And so then they get upset by that. But yeah, I mean, so that's the situation. So then Real and everybody started going, rah, don't come on here, we don't need you. So what I'm trying to prove is this: Real, I don't need you. I can easily entertain 100+ viewers by myself or one person, whatever, and I don't need you. You need me. You need people like Jupiter. You need people that are on your panel to entertain. We don't need you. You need to suck up to people like us. You need to pay us to go into your panel, you little pundita. Yeah, you need people to pay us. Otherwise, it just gets boring. Like his viewers were going down to like over a couple of months. Yeah, he's getting a bit above his station now because he's getting viewers. He's becoming arrogant again, like he did last time. And then what it does, it drives people off who make his channel be a bit more kind of exciting. And then people don't want to come back, and I'm not going to go back there until he changes his goddamn kind of attitude that people who stay on there longer get preferential treatment. You're crazy. You're crazy. You get preferential.
I've actually wanted to go on there a couple of times in the last couple of days, and it's just been too much of a fucking mess.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, isn't it? Like you try jumping on there. Whenever you try to have a decent conversation, it goes tits up. But to be honest, there's certain people I'm not going to talk to, and one of them is going to be menacing and the cop, just because both of them are threatening violence upon my family, and I have a right not to talk to them. I believe I have a right not to talk to them.
And they were ruining Chartel earlier on, and she's been like on there every day, and they were ripping the fuck out of her. And I don't know, she said some stupid stuff, but she's been quite open about her kind of about the state of her head. And earlier on, I was like, how would you feel if she just took her entire box of Zopiclone and that was it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if people really seriously understand especially if someone's got like a problem to start off with. It can really, it's just so fucking mentally unhealthy.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else is the worst beg. Khan is the worst beg, man. You know the thing about
happened there? What happened there? 'Cause we had a really good conversation on Sunday, and then the next thing I heard, you and him were fucking at it like dogs.
All right, so this is the problem with Khan, yeah. Khan is what you call a shape-shifting beg. I don't know if you know what that is, a shape-shifting beg.
Yeah.
So what happens is that when he's by himself, this is the type of people I hate in this world, yeah. Let me explain, is Khan. I hate people like Khan because when they're by themselves, they're one person, yeah. When they're with another person, they're another person to you. When they're in a big group, they're another person. So what happens to Khan, the shape-shifting beg, is this. You'll sit on one panel, yeah, and like me, you and him, and we're totally fine. He's here. We're totally fine, yeah. Then what happens is that he'll go onto another panel, and when he's with another group, he'll attack you. So with me and you, remember that day we had a completely fine conversation, we was cool, and all that.
Good chat, yeah.
What happened the next day? He was on Raspex, and he was ripping into me for hours, yeah, begging it. So the next day I see him, yeah, and he's acting all normal with me. I freaking barred his bond. You know what that means in Punjabi? I ripped his ass, yeah. he's then confused.
I need to learn that one.
So he's then confused, yeah, as to why I ripped him. But the night before, he was calling me XYZ. He was talking shit about me the whole night. He doesn't realize I'm listening to him, yeah. And the next day, how you doing, Raj? I was like, shut your mouth, Pudida, you fat nutritionist. Go on, freaking stop waving your titties all over the place. Because this guy, yeah, walks around. Imagine someone, yeah, just imagine Khan, yeah. Khan, yeah, is a nutritionist. He goes to your house, yeah, and you're a little bit overweight. You want to lose weight. You want to get in shape. You want to make yourself, more healthy. And then Khan turns up on your doorstep going, and his tits are wobbling like this. Look. Yeah, his tits are wobbling, his guts all out, yeah, and he's got like a more triple chins than a freaking Michelin tire, and then he's talking to you about how to eat, yeah, safely and nutritionally, and this guy is a fat prick. Like, he's a beg of that. This is one person I hate. I will say to everybody, if you meet me on here, I'm the same. You meet me on Real, I'm the same. You meet me on Dan's, I'm the same. You meet me on Raspix, I'm the same. You meet me in real life, I'm the same. You meet me you talk to me on the phone, I'm the same. You meet me with 1 million people, I'm the same. You meet me with one person, I'm the same.
Yeah.
The thing about people like
I will
Khan,
testify to that.
Yeah, and you can testify to that. With Khan, he will morph into whatever he has to. So if he's with Pakistanis, oh yeah, I'm Pakistani, yeah. You know my great ancestor, he went to Pakistan like in the 1st century. I'm Pakistani, I'm more Pakistani than you. And everyone's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're Pakistani. Then he'll go on to another channel, yeah, or be black people. Oh, my great dad was black. I'm black. Yeah. I can talk about these issues. I can tell you how to deal with your issues. I'm black. And then one day he actually put his mic on to prove he was black. Yeah, he put his mic on. He was so white, his veins were showing.
You mean camera, but I get what you mean.
His veins were showing. He was that goddamn white. I had to like put my hands over my eyes because it was shining that much. And then he's shocked that everyone started trolling him because a man who's saying that he's black puts a camera on and he's whiter than Boris Johnson. I'm telling you something now, yeah. I'm telling you straight now. I bet, yeah, there's a channel out there, yeah, with Khan on, yeah, with Chinese people, and he's saying he's Chinese. I bet there's another channel that we don't know about, that he's on another channel with like Aborigines from Australia, and he's saying he's Aborigine. Yeah. This is the type of person he is. I can't get on with people like that.
It is easy to kind of fall into the group think of the group that you're in, and
Oh no, I better take that off. Actually, what am I doing? I'm getting the wrong freaking things. I actually put a face up on that. That better not be him.
Was that Sholina?
Oh look, what's this here? What's this here? Look here. So Amy, let me explain something about Amy. Yeah, Amy's a right little cow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she pisses me off. But we've apologized. We got a truce, and I don't like fighting women. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel dirty for fighting women. But the thing is, she said something here. He said he was all right. He will. Look, that doesn't mean you could talk about black issues. Yeah, I might have a percentage of I don't know, Chinese in my thing. It doesn't mean I can start talking about Chinese issues. Yeah, like you can't do that. Like you're annoying people because you're such a beg. I would say you're a new creature. Yeah, a new species that is like a what you call what did I say before, when it's a shape-shifting beg. That's what you are, beggar Khan, you little prick. And so I sometimes get the thing about Khan, yeah. If he was just consistent, I'd get on with the guy. But he's so inconsistent depending on what channel. He's such a beg, yeah. Like it's unbelievable how embarrassing it is how much he begs. And people even tell him that you're a beg, and he still does it. And even today, yeah, he jumped. You know what happened today, yeah? As I was getting kind of like in an argument with Real, guess who turned up in the background? Yeah, like a cheerleader. Oh yeah, Raj, get Raj off. Yeah, get Raj off in the background. Yeah, and I was like, what a little beg, man. Let me say something, Real. You know, Khan, he talks the most amount of shit about you on Respect Show. He disses you, yeah, behind your back, yeah. I diss you to your face, Real. I think you're a prick. Yeah. I've met you in real life a couple of times. I didn't like you. Let me show you the video of me meeting him. Actually, let me show you how I first met Real. And watch this. Yeah, watch this. Actually, I can't play because it's on his channel. It'll get me strike, man. Let me see if I can find it on my one though. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on my one.
I wonder if Amy understands now that when I was like defending you, it's because you're my mate. And she was like, it's like I only, you know.
Let me tell you something here. Yeah, there's a handful of people that if you attack them, you're indirectly attacking me. Simon's on the list.
The same here with Raj.
Yeah. Simon's on the list. You attack Simon, you're attacking me indirectly. Yeah, he's my only gay friend. I don't want to lose the gay friend. He's a token that I need to keep. You know? I need to keep you. It took me ages to find a gay friend here, and I don't want to have to start searching the whole world again. Yeah, there's only so many gay friends. I mean, I've just about found like now. Yeah, I've got a collection, like little Pokemons. Yeah, I have like little Pokemon characters. Like I got Sophia Lewis, my transgender gay friend. I got like Simon, the gay friend. I've got like another one who's like Chinese, who used to be Chinese. There's another one that is like a Turk. There's another one. There's another one. So I need my collection, yeah. And if one of you go, it's going to be difficult. Who else can I find?
Like, of course, if you start calling me Batty Boy Amy, then I will start cunting.
Otherwise, look at this here. Look at this. All right, so I removed it. Yeah, remove that comment, or I strike your channel. I don't care if you strike it. Strike it, bitch. I don't care about you striking my channel. I've got another channel anyway. Raj Speakers Corner live chat. Stop crying, beggar Khan. You're such a beg, man. Just stick to your guns, man. If you don't like me, cool. Just be straight. If you don't like Real, just be straight. Don't beg you and then jump on there afterwards and start saying that you get on with people. Oh, did you hear about Paul, though?
Which one? Williams.
Paul Williams, because he's now...
He's pretty much... He sounds like he's trying to reconcile his Englishness with his... he hasn't exactly apostated. But he's struggling.
No, he has apostated, no doubt about it. So anyone that doesn't know,
he was. Well, it's like he's still struggling with it. He didn't want to come out right and say it earlier on Steve's stream.
So here's little old Paul, obviously the gay white Muslim, who here he is, little old Paul, but who obviously
could somebody, whoever Mullah Stephen Al shithead is, would you just delete that comment?
Is that Jupiter, the real Jupiter?
Yeah, it is.
Go jump on Jupiter, man. Jump on. Let's get Jupiter on there. Let's get her on there. Let me get Jupiter on. Let's get Jupiter. Because Jupiter, I don't know what her stance is at the moment, so I need to ask her. But I do think the way Real treats some of the guests. Now, the thing is, whether you like it or not, Jupiter is somebody that people want to listen to. Whether they hate her or they like her, they want to listen to her. And whether you like that's not her problem that she's a dominant character. I'm a dominant character.
I love Jupiter. She's great.
It's not our fault. Yeah, people want to listen to us. Yeah, and this is the problem. Real did the same thing last time. Yeah, he pushed people like us away when he started getting viewers. Yeah, and then when the viewers went down, he gets upset. Oh, sorry. Let me just double check. Is that you, Jupiter?
Yes, it's me.
Big up the Jupes. Jupanate.
Big up on the Jupes.
Oh,
I think he's having a bit of a breakdown, you know.
Who?
Second.
Well, that bloody Real.
Yeah. Stupid, man. Stupid. Like the thing is,
Just you, Raj. I went over there.
Yeah.
Said hello, everybody. Wendy replied me. I said hello, Wendy. How are you? Haven't seen you all day. And all of a sudden, I just got completely attacked. Oh, that's it. You're going to make the show all about you. Yeah. Weird.
Well, just so that you can feel a bit better, have a look at this, 44! And we're at 105. Oh, no. So I hope that makes you feel a bit better, Jupiter. Look at that little kind of thing. Because obviously, can we just put an appeal out again? Can everybody please support Real and Maggie? The guy's a beg. You can't criticize him though, because he might, I don't know, chuck you off. Just suck on his little lulla because that's all he wants. Anyone stands up to him, he starts bitching and crying like a woman. Anybody with a personality that is a little bit more stronger than he can't take. Now, like I said to you, Jupiter can do a show on her channel, run the show by herself, and do a show everyone will still watch, and bring guests on if she wants. I can do a show by myself or with guests. Real, no one wants to listen to you by yourself. So you're totally, and it's true. Even Raspit could do a whole show. Raspit doesn't even need guests. He could do a show for 3 hours if he wanted to with no guests, but he brings them on. With Real, your whole show is reliant upon guests coming on there and entertaining. Now, if you're pissing off some of your more stronger characters for pussios like the boss, who's threatening to knock out people's mothers, rape them, threatening to kill Simon's mother, threatening autistic children and stuff like that, then what's going to happen is that your channel is going to die. Remember before it died? He's getting happy now because he's got a couple of viewers. Now his channel's dying. Yeah. So with yourself, though, even yourself, though, Jupiter, like at the end of the day, people want to listen to you whether they like you or not. Yeah. They still want to listen. They'll tune in to listen to you, won't they?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand the jealousy. So then he came on and he said, the thing is, apparently, I'm taking his panelists, I'm taking his chat away. And I said, to where? When? And what panelist does he own? Does anyone know who he owns?
He owns the boss. I've heard boss is his personal gimp. He uses them as a footstool and also as a toilet brush. Yeah, I said it. Real uses the boss as a toilet brush. Yeah, he puts his head down the toilet and cleans the poop off the bottom. Now, he said it earlier today. Yeah, he said categorically that Real said, the people that are on the panel and beg it all day will get preferential treatment. He said that. Oh, not in exact words. He said, this is what he said. Yeah. He said, anybody that's on the channel and doesn't go to other channels and supports this channel will get preferential treatment. So anybody like myself or you, because we decide to go between panels, we are now going to be kind of like, can be kind of like ostracized from there. So I'm not going on there.
it's just stupid and childish. The more graspy and possessive you are, the more things will slide out of your fingers.
Yeah, so this is a problem. I mean, like, if I jump into a panel, I'm sorry, I'm gonna dominate it. I'm sorry, I am. I can't help it. That's just the way I am. You can like it or you can lump it. Chuck me off then. If Jupiter jumps on the panel, she's gonna dominate it. Now, me and Jupiter probably have got an uneasy truth or a truce that we know we're both loud characters, so there's no point arguing over each other because it's gonna take a shit show. Like, you're not gonna win, I'm not gonna win, so let's just call it. And we get on as well. Look, another thing is, yeah, like, I get on with Jupiter. I don't care what anyone says. She says some crazy stuff, but I do get on with her and stuff. Yeah, so I will talk to her even if other people don't like her. And I think she's a good person as a guest because people to jump on panels because she expresses her views. As much as I think some of them are crazy, at least she says what she feels. Let me just see, is this the real Walla? Let me just double check. Who is that?
It's Halina. Big up,
Walla. Big up. What a panel, man. What a panel today. Big up to yourself, man.
Panel today. Raj,
Big up,
don't give me my spanner as well. Because
I will. So what's happening, Walla? Because let me just say something here. I apologize if I dragged you into something. That wasn't my intention. I didn't even know you was listening.
No, you know I was looking for him anyway. I was looking for Rambo anyway.
Because the thing is, I jumped on the panel and, like, you know, he's on there laughing in the background. And, like, the other night, I didn't know you was this. Everyone's saying I instigated to jump on. Then I was like, dude, you're filthy, man. The thing you were saying about Zabida's kid in the chat. Because I saw it originally. You know, when Zabida was on the panel, she wasn't saying nothing disrespectful. Didn't say nothing about anybody. And he's writing in the chat about Zabida's kid, yeah, constantly. Then obviously Zabida's going to see it. And then she said something. And then he jumps on, starts talking about a dead father drinking his sperm and stuff like that. Why? Why?
That's why I have problem with him. I have no problem now, to be honest. If you arguing with me, arguing with Zubaida, we used to it now. But don't bring kids to it. Even when it's happened to Jupiter, I cuss the Afghan and the Asif because it's wrong. You can cuss me, cuss Zubaida, I can cuss you, but I will never bring your kid. Don't be bossy to the point you run away to kids. Cuss me in my face, do anything, no problem. If I'm wrong or right, no problem. We're gonna see this after. But don't bring children, kids, and talk about their life.
And the thing is, what I don't understand is, like, even with me, I had no problem with Rambo. Like, when I used to see him at the park, I treat them as an elder because I thought he was 70 years old, but someone's telling me he's like 45. How old is he? Can someone find out his age? If he's an old man, I thought he was an old man, like 70. So I used to call him Uncle Rambo and be nice to him. And like, he was quite okay with me. But one day I was just on Dan's panel 6 weeks ago.
He's Uncle Dumbo from now on, Raj. That's it.
So think about it. I'm on Dan's panel, I've not spoken to him, not said nothing about him. I jump on there and I'm talking, and he jumps on there. Do you know what he says? Raj, I'm going to take your turban off. I'm going to cut your hair off your head. I'm going to take you to the barbers. I'm going to shave your head. I was like, what are you talking about? What have I done to you to deserve this kind of venom? And it's similar to what happened yesterday with Zabida, or the other night when Zabida isn't really saying anything and he's just being nasty to her for no reason. I just don't understand what's happened to the man.
He's sick in his head. No right person will do that. He's sick in his, I think he's mentally ill. He's coming every night drunk, chatting shit, and the way he started with Zubaida. When I talked with Zubaida, Zubaida didn't talk to him. Zubaida didn't start. He started it by himself in the chat for no reason. He came in the chat, started this in here for no reason.
Yeah, and the thing
anyway, I came to ask you something. To be honest, Raj.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
You see this. If you really respect Issa and sincere about Issa, Allah yarhamu, you can leave this woman in your chat. Because this I don't Betty, I don't want to really say her name,
all right, so let me
I don't want from now on, really from now on, I don't want to really say her name. And honestly, what she have no man who just died. No one gonna show you mercy anymore, Betty, and you are finished. You are finished. We are circle. We all knew each other in speaker corner. That's one of us who died, whatever his religion it is, and you didn't show any respect, any mercy. There is no right person, no one right in his head, not sick, and will do the same like you. The man is dead, and you have no mercy. You saw everyone sad. You didn't respect anyone from your friends, even Zubaydah, who you saying she's your friend, or you didn't respect anyone. We care about him. He broke all our heart. Even if you have problem with him, keep it to yourself. We don't care.
All right, so let me explain
But
something.
You can leave here a mod in your channel if you're really sincere about what you respect, Issa. You can leave here mod in your channel, and you can still leave here comment.
Let me explain something. Yeah, look. First of all, yeah, I appreciate your advice. You're not coming in there like ranting and raving. You're asking me, and I appreciate you being polite about it. I'm still going to stick to my ground. I will say this year. I spoke to her today, and I have expressed that I do believe what she's doing is nasty, violent, evil. Yeah, like I don't understand what's going on personally. Like, you know, even if you had a problem with the man, just leave him be. If you do have a problem, like if someone dies, yeah. And then I don't like the man, I'm just not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say condolences because I don't like you, but I won't say nothing. I will just keep my mouth quiet. Yeah. The thing is, yeah, that I've asked her, like, you know, first of all, I've asked her to take the videos down. I'm hoping you listen and you take the videos down, because I will say something. Yeah. When it comes to Issa, not only was he a good Muslim, he was a good person. One of the very few people I've met that showed pure like respect and manners wherever you met him. Yeah, I don't think I can remember a single time that I met that guy that I thought to myself, okay, this guy is like letting himself down. I don't know how he was all the time, but whenever I saw him, he only showed me respect. Even when also big up to Wallah, big up to Wallah. Even when, you know, some people might say I was saying stuff about his religion, he still showed me compassion and still showed me a lot of respect. So I will always respect him for that. But I will say this, yeah, when it comes to Betty, I don't think people understand. I know Betty more than most people. I don't just know her as Betty. I know her as somebody that, you know, is a real person to me in real life, somebody that I speak to off the phone, and on top of that, you know, somebody that, although I believe what she's done is disgusting and nasty and violent and evil, I don't think she is beyond redemption. Yeah, I will still try and reason with her. And one way to sometimes reason with people is not to shout and say you're evil, evil, evil. Is to just say, look, please see what you're doing is wrong, and hopefully she listens. Yeah. So I don't know what you think about her, Jupiter, because a lot of people are telling me I should stop talking to her, but I'm not going to stop. Yeah, I can disagree with what she says and what she's done is evil, but don't tell me to stop talking to the woman. Yeah, but big up to Wallah anyway.
Yeah, personally, I think nobody should speak ill of the dead, and if you haven't got nothing nice to say, like you say,
yeah,
you should leave it.
Just hold it in.
Even if it's somebody that you really detest, you should leave it a suitable amount of time before you say something. But when it comes down to your relationship, that's up to you. And people, I think it's equally as disgusting if people try to manipulate by using his death as a way to say that you should not talk to Betty. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, look, yeah. All right, so it's a bit. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the most difficult ones for me because I genuinely respected Issa. I genuinely believe he was one of the best people at Speaker's Corner. So it's hard for me. Even when I spoke to Betty, I said, look, this is probably. Oh yeah, let me just give the link to Thingy. He's coming back. So let me talk to Wallah. Yeah, so for me, I have to admit, I even said to Betty, I said, this is one of the hardest, like, you know, times for me to, like, you know, be your friend. I'm not gonna lie, because I think it's the one time that I know she's totally wrong. Yeah, and Betty, you know, I've said that to you. You're wrong for what you're doing.
But she's continuing it in the comments.
I know. I might have to.
She seems to have stopped now, but.
Yeah, I might have to just hide her for a day just so I don't read the comments because it's doing my head. So Wallah, you back? Oh, there's chocolate there. Is that the real?
Yeah, Rajam. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. Look, when it comes to Issa, it is disgusting because he's such a nice guy, man. Like, no, I've never met a guy like that before, man. Like pure good manners.
Issa was, mashallah, all the time I went to the park without Zubida. I chilled with him. I was. You know, I can't act dumb next to Issa. I can't like do.
Hello, Wallah.
touch was good, was so good person, and he even learned Arabic. He liked to joke with me with Arabic. He was nice. He never. I remember his advice to me all the time about some stuff. And inshallah, he died in such nice days. And if I wish I died like him, I wish I died in the same time like him.
And you said something important, yeah. I'm the same. You know, when I was around Issa, I didn't act stupid. Like, I remember, like, one day I was screaming, yeah. You know, like when I do my screaming, yeah. And then I turned around and Issa was standing there, yeah. And I just remember thinking, oh shit, I must look like a madman, yeah. And he didn't judge me. He just smiled and he put his hand at Big Up Raj. And I just said, look, man, if only I mean, when I say Muslims, I mean people in general. Like, if only people would take criticism like the way you did, the way you interacted with people, even people that, you know, other people, like even people like myself that you might deem to be somebody that, you know, is an Islamophobe, which I don't believe I am. He was still totally respectful to me and was always kind. And his type of behavior is a type of person that he's doing more. I said to him once, I said, you do more dawah through your mannerisms that nearly everyone does at the park through preaching. Yeah.
I agree 100%. His good behavior and his good manner force you to be good in front of him, next to him.
Yeah. Even the other day he was on G Block, and you know, normally when I jump on G Block, I start trolling a bit. This time I left it. I said I'm not jumping on because certain people you don't act stupid in front of. Yeah. Like certain people, because they're so respectful that you don't want to jump on there and be rude in front of that person. So I'll be honest with you, like, you know, with this individual, like, I don't want to go negative, but I have to say one thing, yeah, and you don't need to answer, Waleed. And if you want to leave the panel, because I don't want to get you involved in anything here. So I'm warning you now. One thing I didn't like yesterday, because I went onto the Raspix channel and I said, look, I understand you're upset, but don't use, because I had no problem with Issa. No problem. Every time I met him, I was cool. I never said nothing bad about him in this lifetime, and I never said nothing bad about him behind his back or nothing. Every time I spoke about Issa, it was about pure respect. So that guy's one of the best guys I met at the park. And the problem I had yesterday, the reason I jumped onto Raspix afterwards was like, stop talking about me. Talk about him. Don't bring me.
No, Allah, I watched how you came, and I respect you. Allah, you came, you showed respect, and I agree with you in this point that respect used it at one point, used it yesterday with me, because me and him, everyone know about me and respect to finger bang you stuff, yeah. So he used it yesterday. He was disgusting from you for 2 weeks and talking about you bad. Allah yarhamu, and I'm forgiving him even if he said anything about me. But I don't believe him, because 1 week ago we was listening to it yesterday, me and Zubaida. 1 week ago I was talking in Big Village channel, and Issa came and they say what Waleed was saying is true and was support to what I was saying when I was talking in the chat. Me, Issa never. Me and them had so many jokes together. I wasn't his friend, but I saw him like 5-6 times, and this 5-6 time was great time between me and him. Alhamdulillah, I will remember him. Wallah, even I asked my friends to make dua for him. But anyway, yeah, respect used that. And I wish when he answer, he talk to me, not gonna jump to my girl or attack my girl. That's my opinion about respect, yeah.
Right, so
let me say something. Mummy's room, that's Betty. That's fucking nuts. You're a fucking nutter.
All right, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, dude. Like, please, I'll unhide you next time. But please, man, I'm gonna.
Who is talking to you?
Just for today, I'm gonna hide this user on the channel, yeah, because like I have to get rid of the channel. I don't want to be thinking about.
Betty, that's fucking psycho.
Oh no, let me just say I've hidden the channel. So sorry, Betty. I've had to hide it because.
I agree with anyone gonna say anything about it. I agree. No right person, no mentally ill good person will be the same.
That's
you dangerous next to us.
Fucking psycho. And you have lost.
You should leave us alone. To be honest,
you've lost every ounce.
The hate inside you is a lot.
Every ounce of respect from me, Betty. Every ounce of respect. Now fuck off.
All right, so I've hidden that channel, Betty. Please don't. If you do it again on another channel, I'm gonna have to hide that as well, because I don't want it to turn into like madness. The thing is, I have to say
Just
something.
for the smile that Issa was always giving you, Raj. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
always remember that this smile is good with you and
Yeah.
always
I mean,
supportive.
I have to look at. I've said, yeah, there's certain people that made me change. Because one thing about him, he was a Salafi as well. Yeah, he's a Salafi, wasn't he?
Yeah, with Sunni,
Yeah.
with Sunni.
No, but it was a Salafi.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
So I when I went Speaker's Corner, I thought Salafis were like terrorists. Yeah, when I went Speaker's Corner, then I started meeting people like Shamsi, Issa, another people that started showing me that they're just Orthodox Muslims. And the thing about one thing I will say this to you, Walla, yeah, and this is what I'm gonna live by. What Raspek said last night, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pissed me off, but I'm gonna forgive him and leave it because I think he was upset, yeah, and very emotional because he come very close. But I will say this: if he keeps on doing it, I'm not just gonna sit back, because at the end of the day, I will leave. If he leaves it alone, I will say this: that I had no problem with him.
I'm sorry to interrupt. She's still fucking going. You fucking nut job. Get some help.
Please, can you just please? I'm begging you, Betty.
Now fuck off.
Yo, Betty.
You cunt.
Yo, Betty. You need to calm down. You need to go and get fucked in your ass, Betty.
No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Who is that?
You are a nasty cunt.
No, dude,
Betty, you're
don't.
shaking your head and your voice, Betty.
Who's doing that?
Betty, take the dick from your mouth, Betty.
I don't know who is that.
Betty.
Is that
Betty, you're so fucking dirty, Betty.
Oh, it's Walla. What the hell? How did that voice come out, man? But Walla, stop that, please, man. I'm gonna check the channel off in a minute because I was getting a bit negative, to be honest with you. I don't want people to thingy. So, Betty, Betty, I'm asking you, yeah, and I'm asking you now. Do not make me, have to block you. I'm asking you to respect my channel because I had no issue with that man, and I respected the guy. So please, I don't want these nasty comments about him on my channel. I'm just asking you, yeah, as somebody that is sticking by you, even though everybody is telling you that everyone's telling me to stop talking to you, and I've said to you, I will only make my own decision about stop talking to you. Now the thing is that when it comes to this situation, like I'm asking you, please refrain from saying stuff about Issa on my channel. I beg you. Yeah, I beg you. I'm asking you. Yeah, just please stop it. Yeah, if you have any respect for me, yeah, like we spoke on the phone, you got any respect for me, I beg you to stop doing it. Otherwise, I will have to at some point, yeah, because I can't. I'm not. Everyone's complaining. I'm getting heat for the actions you're doing. And if you have respect for me, please just stop doing it. If you want to do it on other channels, I can't stop you. But on my channel, I want you to refrain from doing it.
She's back already.
I'm fucking disgusted.
God.
I'm fucking beyond disgusted.
All right, I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I can only like
Go away, Betty.
Betty,
I'm Betty.
You're a cunt.
Can I just say
never open your mouth to me again.
Hold on, can everybody just like refrain from saying anything and just try and ignore her, yeah, and hopefully that'll be fine. Because the thing is, I don't want to feed into this because then it's gonna be making a show about her and the stuff she's saying. But I will say, like I said to you, Walla, yesterday I felt disgusted with Raspek, but give him one. Just let it go yesterday, yeah, because I think he was emotional. But for me personally, if he keeps on doing it and keeps on dragging my name into a situation, so what I had a problem with yesterday was that Raspek had a problem with me, yeah. Issa didn't have a problem with me. I had no problem.
Exactly, he did the same with me, Raj. Zubaida was talking, and he put her in mute, and he said, well, Issa was disgusting with you, Walid, because the finger. I know, Raspek, that everyone gonna say to you in your face he's disgusting, but trust me, everyone laughed on you. Everyone, trust me, no one didn't laugh on finger bingy. But yeah, when he come in your face, he will tell you, yeah, it's disgusting, it's blah. I don't care. I can talk about anything. I'm a man. I'm a real man.
Yeah,
doesn't make me gay. Doesn't make me anything. I can cuss you. I can slap you. I can make jokes about your ass. And I'm not gay or anything. Don't be gay.
Don't go into this. So you know when I jumped on you, because I didn't want it, because if you heard the beginning, I jumped on and I said to Raspik, can I say something about Issa? Because what I wanted to show was that even somebody that disagrees with some of his beliefs, I still had a lot of respect for the man because of how he carried himself, and he should, everybody had respect for the guy. So I thought, rather than just Muslims talking about him, have people that are controversial, expressing how much of a good guy he was. And so when I jumped, I asked him, do you mind if I talk about Issa? If you don't, tell me to go. I don't know if you heard that bit in the beginning. Oh, you can't. So, I asked him. He said, then what he did was started dragging up my beef with him. And I even said to him, dude, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. Even
everyone saw you yesterday. Everyone saw it yesterday. You came. Wallah, I respect you. You came. He tried to talk with you. You said no. You should respect. You talked nice about Issa and left.
Yeah. And the thing is that the worst thing is that Issa would be a type of person that would say, don't do this. Like every time I was at Speaker's Corner, say if there's been so many arguments and fights at Speaker's Corner.
I don't think that this is what Issa deserved, to be honest. All the show was talking about plea, Afghan, Asif, tried with these. This is not what Issa deserved to be about. Anyway, Issa got what he deserved from real Muslims. MashaAllah, I saw videos, thousands of people watch it there, and the thousands of comments making dua to Issa. Inshallah, this guy, he does. Well, we who need to be, we who need him, he doesn't need us.
Can you explain
to me now? I'm sure, mashallah.
Can you explain to me what the dua is? Yeah, because exactly what it is and why it's so.
Prayer.
Yeah,
prayer, but you pray, you're asking Allah to make it, to bless him, make him enter heaven, inshallah.
Oh, all right, all right. Okay. Yeah. So,
when we asking Allah by words, this is called dua.
Oh, that's what Shahid was doing. He was like, big up to Shahid. He done a night. That's a dua then. He was doing about getting him into heaven and stuff. So that's what Shahid done, didn't he? Because I heard him a little bit do some kind of speech. And stuff
I wished to give Issa started dua wallahi by Arabic, like how he loved the Arabic and he studied it.
Yeah.
And wallahi, but alhamdulillah, I did, and even I was live in my Facebook, and wallah, I talked with my Egyptian friends, and we make dua for him.
Well, he's left a good. He's good. The thing is, like the one thing that annoyed me is that, like, when I jumped on then, and I think that this upset Raspik because he knew what I was saying was true. I jumped on midway through when M-Stack. I said, listen here. Issa would be a person that would stop you from doing this beefing, because he was beefing with me and you. And I jumped and I said, like, stop talking about me. Talk about Issa. Issa wouldn't want you to be beefing it, because like if you want to honor this man, don't honor him through arguments. Yeah, don't honor him through your own petty beefs. Honor the man by having a respectful kind of live stream where you just talk about the good he done and the level of respect he attained through different types
exactly of even if just 2 hour, 1 hour, 3 hour, but about him, anyone who knew Issa can come and talk and say what he saw from Issa, something for memory, so his daughter can see these people who was around him, what they saw, his family can see. Well, it was out of control.
I'll tell you the thing.
Anyway,
yeah, go on.
Anyway, nothing he do, to be honest. This boy is like annoy me. He's little boy for me. I know he's someone mentally ill, like to shout online. He have something in his mind, like yeah, and in the end, people bored, so they like it. But for me, he's little boy. I don't care about all what he's saying or what he's doing.
Yeah, but I will say
I knew him face to face. I entered to argue with him, and I hold him from his hand, carried him in the air, and I knew who he is.
And
so to be honest, he's little boy.
And the thing is, when it comes to Issa, if he had a problem with me in real life, he's a type of person that would have said something to me. If he had a problem with you, Wallah, he would have said it to you when he was alive. Would he not? He would have just said
say
it.
That again,
I'm saying Issa had a problem with me. I met him like 50 times at the park. Every time I met him, he says, big up Raj. And we had a little chat, and that was it. He never said anything to me. If he had a problem with you, he would have said something to you in his lifetime. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you never said nothing about him when he was alive. and you never said nothing bad about him when he's dead. I never said nothing bad about him when he's alive. Anytime anyone ever asked me who are some of the best people in Fika's Corner, his name was always on there, always. Yeah, always in the mix. Yeah, every single time his name would jump in. Yeah, Issa, this person, that person, and those are the type of people that make Speaker's Corner, into a more productive place. So R.I.P.
We as a Muslim, we believe Issa still getting good deeds now by his videos.
Yeah.
He left knowledge, and this knowledge in Islam, the knowledge he left and the debates he entered with his good manners, he gonna be always taking hasanat. Even he did. He's in his grave and he's not alive anymore, but he gonna still get in hasanat and going in from level to a higher level in heaven because this knowledge he left. We Muslim, we believe in
Waleed, how many children did he have?
2,
Wallah, I don't know. Wallah, I don't know. I don't know. But I heard about one. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is that the real ultra? Yeah. The thing is, I would say this year that
yeah, Jobita.
You know when
and I'm sorry also for you, Jobita, for what happened for me to you. I'm sorry, Wallah, I annoyed you, and I'm sorry for what happened to your kids also. They're so disgusting from what he did.
I know.
Big up. Look, a lot of peace gathering today on the channel. Yeah, and the thing is, I would say this. There was a guy at Speaker's Corner, a Sikh guy that used to go there called Bhai Jagraj Singh. He passed away very young, and he was an amazing speaker. Yeah, and what happens? What happens when people see his children? You know what they say to? I met his kids. Yeah, I say to his kids, your father was one of the best men. Yeah, and he actually inspired a lot of Sikhs to become more religious. I reckon people would do that with Issa's kids as well. Like, when they see him, or see the kids, they'll talk about their father and say, I watched your father's YouTube video at Speaker's Corner, and I heard he was such a great man. So I think he's going to inspire people through his legacy of YouTube as well, in the Speaker's Corner. So, yeah.
100%, Raju. We Muslim, we believe if I'm a man like Issa, I'm not going to be worried about my kids at all. Because what he did good, sure, Allah will never forget his daughter, sure, or his kids. They're gonna be good, living, good, safe, because what he did, Allah gonna reward him and his kids. That's a promise from Allah, and it's gonna happen. We trust it. We believe in this.
Yeah,
so
I think
mashallah.
I think they've already raised the money for his funeral. I think, and maybe even is some kind of like. If anyone wants to go, let me put the link in there. Anyone wants to donate, you need to go over to Ali Dawa's, or I think Jordan M's channel. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream in a minute. Yeah. So I just want to kind of like wrap things up. How's Zabida, man? How's Zabida?
Yeah, Zabida is good, wallahi. Since she knew about Issa, she is in, wallahi, she in shock, wallahi. She changed it.
I don't blame her, man. I don't blame, because he was one of the, and also another thing is that, from what I understand, he was somebody that supported the Muslim sisters a lot, which is kind of like unique, like from what I understand. That's what Zabida told me. So
he never was rude to Zubaydah. He never said anything bad to her. He never attacked her like what you see from all this Muslim. He never did all what these Muslim people do. But everyone wanna talk now and say I was Issa friend. I was with Issa every day. I was with Issa all the time. Why you not doing like him? Did you learn from him? Did you see Issa ever cussed Zubaydah or said or did what you doing to Zubaydah?
No. Yeah. And the thing is that, like, at the end of the day, like, people like him only come once in a while. And like, when somebody like, because I had another friend, like I had somebody I used to know that was similar to him in terms of his character was so good. Like, when you meet someone, you can't see no bad in them. Like, you meet them, like they're just good people. And it's very rare because most people are bad. I'm being honest here, yeah. 99% of people I meet have a bad character in one way. Even you, Wallah, even you, Jupiter, even me, Simon, all of us, we have negative traits here where we get angry, we get that. Very rarely do you meet somebody, and I knew someone else like that. When he passed away, I was so sad because he was young as well, and he had a daughter. So when you meet someone like that, and then they get taken away so early, it's like quite sad. But maybe, like people said, God wanted him back, and so yeah, he took him back early, man. Maybe
100%, I agree with you. Let me do that for him, Allah.
Yeah, go and do it, man. Do it. Can I say, everybody, no one disrespect this section because I'm going to end the show after this. So it goes on a good note, and everyone can just say their bit, and then let him just do his dua for him, man.
اللهم ارحمه اللهم عافيه واعف عنه اللهم اجعل قبره روضة من رياض الجنة اللهم اجلسه مقعد صدق مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء اللهم عامله برحمتك اللهم اغفر له اللهم عافيه واعف عنه اللهم بارك في عائلته اللهم ارزقه بأهل خيرا من أهله ودارا غيرا من داره اللهم ادخله جنة يا رب العالمين آمين يا رب. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so what I want to do, we've got a good message here as well. Do you want to translate it as well for us so we can?
It just I just asked Allah to guarantee him heaven, look after his family, and make his grave like filled from the heaven, and make his grave big as he can see, as long as he see big, very, very big. Yeah, this dua the Prophet ﷺ taught us to say it for anyone died. Once we hear about him, because he need our dua, because when he die, he is between the two angels now judging him about what he did in his life. So we need to make this dua for him. And also to the Muslim, if you can't support Isa with money, support him by reading Surah Yasin. The Prophet said about Surah Yasin, go to the man who died like light in his grave, gonna light his grave, and gonna go to him message from you. He gonna know it's coming from you, and inshallah gonna help him. That's just remember Surah Yasin to him. Thank you, Raj, for this. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And can I just say something? I know some people are going to criticize Wala for doing it on my channel, but let me say something. God doesn't.
No, it's not haram. I'm educated, so well. My religion.
But let me just say something. People are going to start to say, okay, you're doing it on someone like my channel. Let me just say something. God just wants to hear the message. It doesn't matter where the message comes from. And the thing is that, like this individual, I think it could be the Lochan, who's a Sikh, who says, may Allah guide and protect Issa's family. So whether you call him Allah, whether you call him God, whether you call him Waiguru, we theists believe in a higher being. So yeah, we hope that he gets looked after in the afterlife, and all of his family and everybody are looked after in this life as well. So I'm going to end it on this note because I think it was a very nice way to end it. Big up to Wala, big up to Jupiter, big up to Simon, big up to yourself, everybody, and big up to what's his name as well. I wanted to get the Shahid one, but it's a bit too late. But big up to Shahid as well, man. And I'm going to leave the stream, and hopefully we'll end it on a good note. And thanks everybody for joining in, man. Take care. Big up Zabida as well.
Big up, Raj. Big up, Raj. Thank you.
Good night.